All right. Welcome back, everyone. I'm really excited about this video. First off, Happy New Year's. Happy New 2025. Um, got Freddie here. Happy New Year's. Freddie with Closet Anime. Welcome back.
Happy New Year's. Yes.
Yes, sir. And Merry Christmases, Kwanzas, and Hanukkahs, and all that kind of stuff, too. Going into 2025, this is kind of right in the middle of the week. I had a little bit of time. And Freddie had a little bit of time, so we decided to go ahead and jump in and do a review for you right in the middle of the week. And we got something for you. It's the Arlette Amuli, and BM Pop the Balloon, Find Love, episode 37. 37. I haven't seen it yet, so this is brand new for me. I don't know what's going to happen. They've been dropping a lot of videos lately, so they've been really on it. The holidays have not slowed them down at all. I'm excited about that. We found another channel that Anton Daniels and his group, they have some really good subjects that we might review for you guys coming up. This new year is going to be great. A lot of good stuff. By the way, for me and my channel here at Rough Reviews, I only did a few videos last time, but I do got plenty of more reviews coming for you. I got Witcher 3. I got a bunch of movies that I've seen I can't even think of, but it's coming up. Watch for those reviews. And some more later on this week. Freddie, anything you want to drop? Anything new for the New Year's for the folks?
Yes. So I got new content. I'm gonna try to hit this New Year's coming out strong. I got 2 shorts that I have already rendered out, so they should be coming out. I got one Thursday, one Friday already, just locked and loaded, and then I'm working on animating I think it's chapter 2 of another manhwa that I'm reading.
Okay.
And I'm going through, so bear with me. I'm working out the kinks, but I'm starting to put voices to the characters and doing some the voice mod changing on there to create a little more character development and fleshing out a little bit of it. So yeah.
Okay. Wow. You don't usually come with something this hot. I mean, it must be the 2025 freshness that's on you right now. Maybe that's
Yes, the fresh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What's
Let's
that?
see. Oh, I'm trying to see if you're able to hear. Let's see. Here's probably a little preview. Oh, okay. I don't know if you can hear that.
Not at all.
Okay. Well, it's fine.
Okay. All right. Well, if y'all want to hear it, check out his channel, right? Coming up soon. Not yet, but soon, right?
Yes. I have one that I don't have the voice modulations done on. That's the chapter 1. But chapter 2, I'm just trying to just build on each time I release something, just make better tweaks and try to just calibrate it better and better. Eventually, my hope is that if this catches on and it's really good and it's getting a great reception, is to actually get real people to voice out the characters. Right now, I'm doing all of the voices myself, so
interesting.
Yeah.
I might have to we might have to talk offline and see what that's about a little bit more. That sounds interesting. I might have some ideas for that. But all right, without further ado, we got for you a rough review of this Pop the Balloon and Find Love. I'm excited. Let's just go ahead and jump right into it. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Okay. Got to do our thing. I almost forgot. I almost got into it. Girl number 1.
Oh,
so
yeah.
far. We got a profile already. I mean,
yeah, nice.
Can't be more than 20. No more than 25. Can't be.
Yeah, no more than 25.
If she's older than 25, then something is in the water.
Yeah, if she's older than 25, she wears it very well. She wears her age extremely well.
Right.
Looks like her hair, great.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, even if it isn't, it looks like it is. So that's the key.
Right.
That's definitely the key. Um, yeah, nice figure, very feminine, feminesque.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, front profile. Yeah, yep. You
I
can tell
mean,
she's well within her height to weight ratio. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I think she's gonna be. She can't have a kid, not with those hips, right? Like, I don't see kid from this, but
I don't see it either, but man,
they can
you
get
know,
there.
yeah, you don't never know. I,
But I think she's gonna be. Oh, go ahead.
I generally like if they're on like okay, so my rule is if they're on Kendra, I automatically give them one.
Yeah, automatically.
You automatically got a child on Kendra G. On Pop the Balloon, it's a toss up, but I think I'm with you. I don't see child already in tow.
No.
I know it's kind of weird to even say that,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes it's just a look. Sometimes it's like,
There's
oh yeah,
definitely a look.
child in tow.
I give it the hips. Number one is the hips. Like, okay, hips and that those the rear end area is a little. It's like you got some luggage in there. Maybe some leftover that maybe the kid left it in there when they excavated.
And the
Uh,
baby weight just went to the back.
yeah, and usually, yeah, and that's another thing I was going to say. Like, I feel like usually when I see women that hack, you can almost tell. In fact, the pop the balloon last week, I think there was a guy who said, "You have a kid, don't you?" And she was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "I can tell. Like, you can see it in their structure in their face. It's a little bit of battle worn stress in like their face or something." It's like I'm not trying to like not all. I don't want to stereotype anyone in particular, but I feel like you can see it in an intuitive way.
Yeah, I would say it's definitely not all. There's exceptions. You're right. Yeah, yeah. I'm with you on that. I'd say in general, sometimes you can kind of just look and say, okay, yeah,
You got one.
you got one.
Um, but no, I think she's going to be a contender. I think she's going to be great as long. I don't. I think she's given like the sexy diva look, like she's trying to keep the straight face kind of thing, like stare you down. But it can't as long as it's not her personality. Okay, but I just that's what we're gonna be working with. The personality, like smiling, bubbly energy and everything. The energy, I feel your energy. Um,
Mm.
and just the way what she talks about. Like if she
Oh,
says some stupid mess, then the looks just go out the door and she's just gonna be an unchosen. So um, but no, I like her already. Hey Arlette, I like the outfit. It's different. It's orange, like a corduroy kind of texture.
hmm.
The fuzzy cufflinks are a little weird. I think it could have done without, but hey, it's there. I'm here for it. Okay. Okay, this she looks let me go back a little bit. Right there. Okay. She looks like petite. I get petite figure. I love this outfit. I love it's not black or a black counter, alternative.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a long hair sucker, but I some women can pull off the shortcut if they got the face. Some of them I just like, ooh, that Halle Berry face or something, or Eve face or something. Um,
Yeah.
she's giving me that grown, sexy look. Definitely in the 30s or something.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. Shortcuts aren't typically my um thing either. Shortcuts and the bald look. It's very few, very far and few in between can even pull that off. Um, with that being said, it seems like it suits her. Um,
Mm-hmm. All right, let me play it a little bit more. Now, what the alcohol? A bit of confidence there. I love it's. This is one of those outfits. It's like it's. I wouldn't say modest, but it is. There's a certain level of modesty and finesse to it, but the top is showing a lot of skin, a lot of figure. That's where the unmodest comes in. But I don't get like a bunch of tattoos, a bunch of piercings. It's like if I saw her out, oh, she's got a level to it. Like you gotta come correct with this look. You know what I mean? How would you? Yeah.
Nah.
No.
Nah.
Oh wow, you don't like the outfit?
No, it's not the outfit. I just think she gives me like she likes, hood guys.
Oh. See, that's why I'm glad you're here, Freddie. I didn't even see that, but you throwing that perspective in there. Now I consider it. And it's like, okay, I could. I'm following.
Oh, this is 2 for 2 short haircuts day.
Interesting.
This must be the short haircut panel.
Yeah. Now she gives me African. I'm getting African vibes from her. The short haircut, the facial features, it's a little bit stronger. A little bit, a little bit rounder and wider. And the shoulder, like the power shoulders. Look at those power shoulders, bro. Not broad shoulder, not in broad man shoulders, but it's like 90s model power shoulder kind of thing. The contrapposto again. She's doing the hip thrust. Not thrust, but you know what I mean.
The stance.
Yeah. Got black, but it's throwing it off. Black is okay if you mix it in. So she's mixing it in. Like a smile, but it's the intro. Okay. Oh, there it is. This is a little stuff. It's a little smile.
Yeah, it's a little smile.
I'm getting stallion. That's the word that came to my mind a little bit. I'm getting stallion from her. I don't know. We'll see. Okay.
Let's see. I'm saying she has a child.
Oh, you're throwing a kid in this one.
Yeah, I'm throwing a kid on this one.
Okay. I'm getting. I want to say Latino, black and Latino in this.
I just think she's just a light-skinned black girl.
Okay. She's going for the cutesy. She's doing the cutesy. See-through. I like it. A different kind of outfit. Definitely date vibe kind of thing.
Yeah.
All right, I'm liking this so far.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. Hello. I was at that same hairstyle.
No.
Okay. There's a different one. What do you think?
No.
Mm-mm. What do you mean? No. What? No. What? Please expound.
This is like bottle girl kind of.
Bottle girl.
Look.
Interesting. Yeah. Okay. Bless you.
Yeah, this is just fun times. Like she looks like she's wanting to go somewhere, do something at all times. She's never going to want to just chill out. Nah.
That's the look you get from the outfit.
Yeah.
Interesting. I'm definitely giving the kid on this one. Early 30s. The last one I give her late 20s. The one prior to that, I give her late 20s. And the first one, I give her no more than 25. I do like that she's coming with a different outfit, but this is a club outfit. This is not a first date outfit at all.
That is definitely club outfit. That is, do you want to get another bottle, sir? And then come out with the little sparklers in the bottle and do like a little shake and a little shimmy.
Shake and shimmy.
Yeah.
Do you think it's a bad outfit though? Like this, if it's just in general, rating the outfit itself.
I just don't see where this would be anything but club attire. Like you literally would have to throw this on late at night and go from your house to your car and from the car in the parking lot of the club to the club. Where else are you going wearing this?
Interesting. Okay.
Without getting any kind of like unwanted attention, unless she wants that attention, but it's not going to give her, hey, oh man, I think I see my wife over there kind of attention. No, that's not.
Yeah. If you at the club looking for your wife, you in the wrong. You already messed up, bro.
I mean, not even club. Like, let's just say she just walked into a grocery store like this. What are you thinking immediately? Oh,
I'm not thinking wife. No.
Yeah, exactly. No, I'm not thinking anything but she wants to show off the hams.
And I was just about to say that. It was like she seems, just looking at her, she looks like a sweet girl. She's already smiling. Here, oh yeah, she's sweet. Look at that. I get sweet girl. Like look at her. She looks like she's gonna laugh. She laughs a lot. I think the problem for me, not that it's a problem in general, but for me, what would turn me off on her, because she's not the worst I've ever seen. Because she's got the hips, she's got the yams, and she got everything. But I don't want to see the legs like this. This outfit, giving the legs, I love the confidence, but it's like I would love to have seen her in a dress. Oh, if she was in a dress, think about it. Imagine if she was like in a red dress. She had some pumps on, a little gold necklace, a little gold bracelet, and then her hair was like maybe a little bit better style than this. She would be a beast. She would
definitely look a little more presentable as far as like, hey, do you want to see where this could go further than just tonight? Right now, this is just fun.
This is fun. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, is that real?
I don't know, and that's also a bad thing in this society now with the climate of how they're all going to Turkey and going down to South America's. You almost got to just sprinkle a little bit of like BBL on anything that just looks abnormal. You just gotta, just err on the side of caution and just assume. Like I would just assume.
Interesting. I'm gonna make a soundboard this week. I'm gonna make a soundboard just like T Pendel, and we're gonna have our own little things pop up. All right. Oh, okay. No more than 27.
No more than 27?
She's not more than 27, and she's got a kid.
Yeah, she's got a kid. This is very mom-esque grown woman. This is grown woman mom that is chill.
Yeah.
Like, this is a nice outfit. You can definitely leave right from the set and go to a nice little sit down and eat, a nice little eatery restaurant, and just, have a great back and forth conversation. Like, and you can take her to just about anywhere with this on. Yeah, this is the kind of outfits that are really great. And I mean, I can almost see her in any kind of scenario, and like the first thing that you're drawn to is like attractiveness. Does she look nice? Is she's pretty? ooh, and then it's like, oh, she looks kind of, chill. Like,
Yeah,
might want to see where this could go further. Not like, hey, let me just go straight from here to the bed. Like,
right.
yeah.
She doesn't look like she has a lot of makeup and jewelry and tattoos and stuff. Like she looks modest. I like that.
There might be an arm tattoo. The one that's
Yeah.
I can't tell if that's a shadow or if that's
Let's see.
probably a tattoo that's right there. Yep, that's a tattoo.
Oh, smiling. She looks like a sweetie pie too. Like
Yeah.
like she's probably really shy. I can see shyness from her.
And that's her hair.
That is her hair.
That is her hair. Yep.
I love that. I love natural. I mean, I don't want to. I know there's we got some bald ladies on here too. They're beautiful, but it's something about that long hair and like it's the thing. But she looks petite as well, small stature. Like I said, it looks kind of natural, so that's good. I like the outfit.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh, whoa. Mid to late. No, I'm giving late 30s.
Yeah.
Mom of 2.
Mm-hmm.
She's I like the outfit a lot, actually. The first thing I thought of was Chick-fil-A.
Dang.
But
first thing I was thinking was Cruella de Vil.
Oh, that's good. That's a good one. Yep, she's got that too. And also I'm thinking Vivica Fox. I'm getting the Vivica Fox.
Oh, that's so bad.
That's bad. You said. Good Vivica. I know. I was thinking Vivica. Oh dang! You can't even walk that one back.
It's out there.
I love Vivica. Vivica was my favorite back in the day.
Yeah, now, everybody's favorite back in the day.
Yeah, she was. Oh man, Vivica. She was. Where did you even get that name from, Vivica? Anyways. I'm liking it. She gives me like man eater. This is a man eater right here.
Yeah, probably.
I don't get sweet from her at all. I get come correct or get out my face. And you got the hand on the hip. Look at that. So, all right, let's see. Yeah, late 30s, easy.
Yeah, easy. Life has happened.
I like the figure. Okay. Oh, that's not a lot. That's probably 6 or 7.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to my channel. It's your host, Arlette, and we are here with
either they're all short or they're all a little taller than I thought.
Another episode of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, and we've got some beautiful single ladies lined up. Make some noise, ladies. Okay, you guys sound so ready. So I'm going to be bringing out some single men when they come around this corner. If you're feeling him, you like what you see, all that good stuff, do not pop your balloon. However, if there's anything that you're really not feeling, he says something that's crazy, whatever it is.
What happened?
Aren't we missing one? Where's the African one? Or she's just not in the shot?
She's probably just not in the shot. I bet there's some more. Oh man, my green screen is messed up. I have to fix that later on. But yeah, it's probably
just anything that you're really not feeling. He says something that's crazy, whatever it is. Go ahead and pop your balloon, and I'll go over to you and see why you ended up popping. You guys ready?
Yes. Okay. There we go. Yeah. Wow. Yeah, they're taller than I thought. All of them. I'm gonna say that's 6, 7. I'm gonna say the first one, number 3, is a good one. Number 2 is gonna be a good one. She looks sweet and modest. Number 3, number 2. Everybody else looks suspect, to be perfectly honest with you. Like they all look like they're gonna start some shit. Excuse my language.
I look suspect.
Maybe 3, 2, and then 4 are gonna be the nicest ones.
Okay. That's what you're rating is nice.
I think they're gonna be the ones that's most reasonable, the most attractive to all the guys to match. They're gonna match.
I was going 3-2-6.
Interesting. Why 6?
Well, you know, she just gonna, you know, it is what it is. She's got the nice little long curly hair. So
Mhm.
like the curly hair typically is a thing that, especially with among like our community guys, like, is, you know, she's light bright. So
I thought you were gonna say something about light skin.
but yeah, I definitely would see 3 being the top pick.
Yep.
She's a lot more like, has the great feminine figure, very feminesque. She's got a great smile too.
Mhm.
Even though it's what T. Pendel, he always says that black on black.
Yeah.
So she does have the all black attire, but
Well,
I think she's probably the youngest of all of them here too.
Yeah. Mhm.
Which would probably lead me to believe, of the entire panel, she's more likely to not have any children as well.
Right.
So I think she would be like the top pick completely of this entire lineup panel. Maybe followed by 2 and 6 as close, right there, runner ups, depending on how many children either of those two go.
Do you think number 5 has a chance? I just
No.
don't feel like number 5 has a chance in this.
It depends on what the guy's looking for. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a good point. The guys are going to be a variable too that we don't know about. How young they are, how old they are, how desirable they are. Good point. All right.
Because here's the thing too. I'm gonna throw that out real quick. For all women, there is a guy out there that wants them.
Yeah.
All women, there's a guy out there that wants them. The two problems that women will come up against is what that guy wants them for, so his motive for wanting them, and then 2, if they want him back. That's it. That's the only 2 problems.
Right.
But there's always a guy that's out there that's going to want her. Yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. Trying to get a little comfortable here. All right, let's get into it.
All right. Well, with that being said, let's go ahead and bring out our first single guy.
Single guy.
Hello, welcome in.
Okay.
What's your name?
My name is Sean.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I like
He
this.
came with the suit and the dapper, you know. He's got the timepiece on, so he's got the accessories, the chain.
Yeah.
He looks like he came, you know, dressed for the occasion, ready to go out. Like they said, dressed like you're, you know, prepared to go out on your first date right after this event. So yeah. He understood the assignment.
He understood the assignment. It was like he's in his 30s. I'm gonna say late 30s. Mid to late 30s. He's tall. I say he's at least 6 foot. Yeah, let's see what he says.
I'm 34.
And Shad, what do you do?
I'm the owner of Opulence Imports in South Florida. And basically, we do performance parts for vehicles. We ship worldwide, and we actually do track bills as well.
Okay. What do you like to do for fun?
So, jet skis, dirt bikes.
Okay.
He keeps popping his lip.
I like to play pool.
Okay.
Swimming, going to the beach. And I like to dance.
All right. Now, what do you look for in a woman?
I look for a caring woman, someone that's kind, considerate, knows what she wants out of life, creative. Yeah.
Okay.
And a nurturer.
All right. Now, what are some of your deal breakers?
What do you not like?
Lack of empathy.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say selfishness.
Okay.
Rolling this up. Rolling this up.
Yeah. I don't know if
Not
that's a
having vision.
tick
It's
or
Purpose for your life.
It's got to be a tick. It's like, bro,
Mm.
and I like it better than the
Mhm.
all that stuff. So I give a little grace, but man, it's becoming with the pauses, the long pauses. It gets a little noticeable, But
I think that's a good thing to also be aware of.
Yeah.
Because when you're aware that you do something over and over, sometimes given that feedback, you can then try to correct it. You can, as long as you're mindful of it, you can then say, oh, well, you know what? I know I do this X, Y, and Z thing. Let me kind of be mindful of it and work on, maybe talking to people a lot more, talking, to more than just one person, even if you're not good at it. I don't really particularly consider myself to be great in talking in large groups, but I think I can navigate, around speaking to, a larger size, but I prefer just one-to-one talking mostly. But, if you know that that's your weakness, kind of try to build into it.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
And I say that's it for now.
Okay. No, that's good. All right. So
No pop.
none of the ladies have popped their balloon yet. You're doing well. So let me go ahead and hand you a pick.
Uh-oh.
Oh
I'm
boy.
gonna have you hold on to that. And I know
It's
this is
4
the
or
hard
5 are
part,
out.
but I'm gonna have you pop 2 balloons.
4 or 5.
2. All right.
Whenever you're ready,
you
go
think
ahead
4
and
or
pop
5?
2 balloons.
4 and 5. Yep.
4 and 5. Yeah. No, 4 and
Everyone says
7.
that.
You are all beautiful ladies.
Yeah,
Yes, they
you got to
are.
start with that. You're all beautiful ladies.
You got to soften the blow.
You got to do something, bro. The hesitation makes it.
Uh,
Oh,
uh.
oh, oh. That's
Yep.
one.
Okay.
And one more.
Come on.
7.
Come on, 4. Come on.
It's 7. It's 7.
No whammies.
It's 7.
Come on.
Come on, Shad. You. Okay, let's start with
Yo, that is crazy.
I feel like he's watching me, and so it's like, wow. I knew it was 5 because look, I'm gonna say what nobody's gonna want to say. All right, I'm gonna say
she
it
look
right.
Crazy in this lineup. She looks crazy. She's
straight up like a Vivica, man. She looks crazy, but she looks a little older too, and I hate that. She looks good. Don't get me wrong. Do not get me wrong. She's beautiful. I'm sure any man would be lucky to be with her for sure. But
I'm sorry. You said 5. I'm thinking 4. 4 looks crazy in this lineup. 5 just looks she's old for this lineup. That's right. Yeah.
That's what I hate to say, because if she was watching this, because it happened, Alexis was watching us and she jumped on. So if she's watching this and she wants straight up, hey, just tell me why, I would say I think compared to the rest of the lineup,
she's older,
aged out, because everybody else is like they're in their like under 30,
mid to 30s and under. Yeah, I'd give it. If I would say everyone else is like 34 under. Yeah.
But now if I wanted that grown sexy, she's the only one. Like,
yeah, if I'm 60, yeah.
No, not. I'm thinking like late 30s, early 40s, that like him. Like I could see him going for her.
No, I couldn't.
But he's 34, so no. But if he was 44, yes.
If he was 44, I still couldn't see it.
Oh.
Yeah. Wow. Just think about it. Like it makes so much sense, because it's almost, I think I've heard it used as like the candy analogy, the candy store analogy.
Okay.
There's plenty of analogies out there that use the same principle as an example. And the core example that's used is men have to build their value and women are born and must retain their value. So you're working with two different scenarios, right?
Yeah.
And the candy stores analogy that I've heard used is usually women are allowed to go into the candy store and just shop around and peruse through all the candy, you know, all throughout their 20s. They're just in the store, just wilding out, having fun, enjoying it. And guys are always, or normally, on the outside of the store. They got to go out and do something to where they're able to get into the candy store. And then it reverses once there's a certain window of time. It's not always, there's no always. So let's put that out there. But in general, what typically happens is around a certain age group, men are then able to earn their way into the candy store and women are ushered out. And then at that point, the women are wanting the men that are now able to get into the candy store to just pick one piece of candy. And it's like the guys are like, no, why would I pick one? Like, I've worked so hard to get in here. Like, I want to have fun in here too. And I think it's this weird cycle, and I think it hurts everyone, but mostly women. But you know, if he's 44 and he's very established, very successful, why would he then at like top prime position, you know, like that's what like you have to be an extraordinary exceptional person, like, and it sounds, when you say that, everyone's like, oh yeah, that's me.
Everybody says it's me. Yeah. It's the main character syndrome.
Character syndrome. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough. That's a good point.
And nobody wants to be regular. Nobody wants to be average. Nobody. If you ask someone, typically men are readily, easily able to say, yeah, I'm average. I'm regular. I'll say it right now. I'm regular. I'm a regular, degular guy. Average. Ask a woman. Boy, you'd be hard pressed to find too many that'll just say, yeah, I'm average.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, what was that?
I think you went robotic on me for a second. Still, can you hear me?
Oh, okay. Yeah, that was strange.
Okay.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. Can you hear me now? I just want to check one more time. Yeah. All right. Sounds we're good. Okay.
Yep.
All right.
I don't know if it's still doing any lagging or roboticness.
All right. Yeah. Let me check one more time. Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah. There's a delay. There's like a 3-second delay going on.
Oh man. Are you serious?
Let's see what's going on. Let me make sure I just don't have anything up and running. Everything seems to be good. I tell you what, we'll just press forward and see if anything else happens and go from there.
All right.
First one you ended up popping. If we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Carmela and I'm 31.
And Carmela.
Yo, I said late 30s, not early 30s. She's 31?
Bro, she's younger than us.
Well, she's younger than us. My mind is blown. I don't even know what to say.
I don't know what to say either. Yikes.
She's 31?
All right, we're good. Let's find out. Oh, we can't find out if she has children
Not yet. I'm sure it's gonna come up eventually when she's about to be chosen. She's not gonna bring it up now, but
Yeah,
dang, man. Well, I wonder.
life happened.
You think it's got to be kids, right?
Kids, yeah. If it's not kids, she's lived some life. Life
Maybe
has happened.
career. It could be career or something.
Yeah, it could be. I mean, it could be career, but typically, if it's not kids and a woman is wearing her age not well, life, a lot of life happened.
Yeah.
Yeah, jobs typically can, have that effect on you. Like they can age you real rough.
Yeah.
Where you're stressed out, you're worried, you're working real hard, real long hours. But
Mhm.
if it's not kids, then it's life. Life
God.
happened. Yeah.
Wow.
Do they show like
What do
their
you-
Instagram? No, they don't show their Instagram. It's on the
They show us their Instagram.
okay.
I think they should. Another show his Instagram, but I don't know about.
Yeah.
We'll
Dang.
see.
You do.
I'm a flight attendant.
There it is.
Oh, there it is. All right.
All
And
right.
she's a flight attendant. Oh,
Flight
that's a no.
attendants. That's
That's a no.
bing bing bing. That's a big
Red flag.
red flag. Instagram. Wonder what that gram looking like.
Yeah.
That gram look like though. Oh geez. Gotta do all the stuff. Philandroids. So I'm just gonna log in here. 31 flight attendant. Interesting.
Goodness gracious.
Love melanin.
Yeah, I can't find it.
Did we show it on here ourselves? Have we done that?
Yes. I think you've done it before.
Okay. How do you spell? Oh, I don't see anything.
Yeah, I didn't see anything myself, but
Melanin underscore. Oh, probably 2 D's. Probably need 2 D's in there. There she is. And it's private. Indeed. Okay. Fair enough. Oh, nope, wrong one.
So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I was just listening to everything that he said. He seemed very mature, so I just wanted to hear more.
Okay. Is he someone that is your type?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
So why did we end up popping her balloon?
What was
You're a
that?
very beautiful woman. I love your locks. You did a great job with your makeup. Your lashes on fleek.
Okay.
She's not showing the teeth.
I'd say based off of the lineup here, more of the physique, I'd be a little bit more attracted to some of the other women based on
Okay, no problem. Thank
But
you.
That's the best way for him to say it.
yeah,
Best way for him to say it.
that's one of the nicest ways I've ever heard someone say that they're not interested in the way you look.
Yeah. And I don't like. There's nothing wrong with her feet or anything, but they look like she's sliding off, like she's trying to keep on the shoe, especially that left foot. I don't think these kind of heels work. You know what I mean? It doesn't give the proper support to keep the foot on the shoe because it looks like it's using a lace, like a fishnet kind of thing. So it's almost like it's not secured, like it's not comfortable. Is that or am I? Maybe yeah.
Again, I don't really care much for feet. Like they
Yeah.
don't do anything.
Okay. Physique.
You're beautiful,
Thank you.
as I said before.
Let's go to the next one here. Let's start with your name and age.
Nervous.
Mimi, 28. And Mimi, what do you do?
28. Oh, late 20s. Like I said.
Okay, yeah.
You can see it.
Clinical therapist.
Clinical
So why did
therapist.
you have your balloon unpopped?
Whoa.
I just wanted to hear him out. I liked
Yeah.
the things he said about what he did for fun. Very spontaneous. So
yeah, just wanted to hear him out.
Okay, Mimi.
So why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Beautiful smile. I love the nose piercings.
Zoom in.
They're nice. Your attire is A1. You know, I
What?
don't really have any complaints about you. I'd say I'm just more physically drawn to the other women. That's it. You know,
No problem.
nothing
Thank
against
you.
you.
Thank you.
He's having a hard time. Brother having a hard time. He's
Mhm.
sweating, boy. He don't want to say the wrong thing.
Don't say the wrong thing
Yeah,
on
the wrong
social.
thing. Just a little round. Pop, 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 pop. Oh, because you called my girl round. She's not round. She's big and beautiful. It's like, really? So watch your words, bro. Watch your words.
Okay, let's head back. All right. So we do have 5 remaining ladies. Go ahead and ask them a question to help you narrow it down.
Okay. All right. Let's see what question you got.
Bro, come on. You got
In a
it.
society that I would say glorifies extrinsic values such as
Strange.
wealth and social status,
What are you saying?
what would be an intrinsic value that is important to you?
All right. Wow.
Let's start
Goodness.
here.
Yeah,
Name and
just give
age.
an example.
Hey,
If
my
you're
name
gonna
is Shalane. I am 32 years old.
And Shalane, what do you do?
I am an office manager for like a really big company, and I also model part-time to supplement that income.
All right. So if you want to go ahead and just
Supplement.
answer his question.
And you're an
Yeah.
office manager?
I'm thinking
Yeah.
empathy maybe would be a good answer. Like, I kind of forget the question.
It was convoluted. Yes, it was a little
Yeah,
convoluted, but
definitely was.
what's an intrinsic value that's important to you? Right?
Yeah.
Empathy. That's a good one. That's good. But I like that she's checking the answer though. Sometimes if you're not sure if you answered the question properly, a good interview tactic is always to first repeat. Can you repeat the question? I'm not sure I got and then answer and then say, did I answer your question? So I like that.
You want me to repeat it for you?
Yes, please.
Yeah. So, what would be an intrinsic value that is important to you?
Okay, yeah, so my answer stands. It would be empathy. I think navigating this society, this world with empathy is super important because it allows you to like understand people and just you're able to kind of relate to people more, just have more compassion towards people. And I think having compassion towards your fellow humans is super important. So that's something I put high value on.
He's got a
I appreciate your answer.
Your name and age.
Hi, my name is Lynn. I'm 28.
And Lynn, what do you do?
I'm a design engineer.
Okay, so if you want to go ahead and just answer his question.
What do you mean by intrinsic?
Okay, so extrinsic would be in the realm of social status, popularity, wealth. So basically the opposite of that, something you can't see physically off, initial, something that's like internal.
Just say something
That I value?
Yes.
Okay. For me, I would say humbleness. Just based off what I do for work and how far I've come, I would say that I'm very humble with where I am today. And I just feel like
yeah. See, I see she's got the shy, bubbly, maybe not bubbly, but definitely shy.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah. And again, I'm just noticing when she turns her head, her hair is thick. Like, that's probably why it's not done up, because it's probably a hassle, I can imagine. So kudos to her for putting it on.
Take your time.
I would say humbleness, just because like life is short and you never know the different paths that people walk. So I'd never judge a book by its cover, regardless of how much money you have or how much money you don't. I just feel that everyone should just be humble.
He's not paying attention.
And I would say humbleness.
He's looking around. I don't know if you saw that.
Oh, I've noticed that he's always been looking like down the entire line as the other women were answering the questions. He's continually. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I mean, I guess you would say like if someone's talking to you to just be focused on just them, but I think he's just like looking, engaging the body language and like the way that the other women are carrying themselves in the entire lineup. So
I'm gonna go to the opposite of that. I think it's very rude, and honestly, I think his body language gives very disinterested in what she's saying. These last two girls so far, look at him. He's like, "Are you done yet?" That's what I get from his posture and from his facial expression. I'm not saying you got to be giggly and stuff, but I don't know. He just looks angry. He looks like, why are you talking right now? Can you be done? And then with his eyes moving around, to me, that confirms that he's not as engaged. I'll be pressed to even ask him, what did she say? You know what I mean? But we'll see. We'll see. Maybe he's nervous. That's a nervous thing too. And I'll just keep it moving.
Based off like my lifestyle and and kind of like my day to day, I don't feel that I'm better or lesser than anyone. It's kind of just like, I just view everyone as equal, essentially. Yeah, it's humbleness. Yeah.
I appreciate your answer and your transparency. And you say you were 28?
Yes, 28.
Beautiful.
All right, let's go over here. Your name and age.
My name is Waverly, and I am 30 years old.
What?
Oh, wow.
What?
So the girl to her left is technically the youngest at this moment. Or to her right. Yeah, to her right. The girl to her right is the youngest. Because she said she's 28.
Right.
And this one's 30. Wow. Okay.
I think the first one was the first one 27?
Was she?
I think she was 27. Either 27 or 28 as well. But didn't you said it. You said
I said she was the youngest one on the panel.
Well, you said this one.
Or she wears her age extremely well.
Yes, you did. And she does. Dang, son. I don't know if we got their Instagrams.
I didn't catch the last one.
Do you want to go back and look and see?
Well, I don't think we'll see them unless they get popped, right? And then they go, like when Arlette went and talked to the melanin goddess. That's how we saw it, because she was popped. So we're not seeing them as he's getting his answers, his questions answered. Okay.
Let's see.
Go ahead. Your name and age.
Let's see.
My name is Waverly, and I am 30 years old.
Okay. And Waverly, what do you do?
I am a digital marketing manager.
Oh, there it is.
Waverly Nicole. Sorry, y'all. Got Cheetos on my fingers. Waverly Nicole.
She's a curating content. What does that mean? I'm always hesitant when I see content creation. Again, it's just because of today's society, like content creator, like that kind of stuff. Just
okay. I'm liking just the lineup here though. She seems like a very nice girl.
Yeah.
Nothing too crazy. Even the carnival is not too crazy. Oh, that's nice. Very nice. It's like she has no body fat, bro. That's wild. Maybe some like what is this confused look though? That's funny. Huh? What you said? T. Pendel always teaches us to go to the tags. You gotta go to the tags. Okay.
No. It's nothing crazy. Yeah.
This is probably one of the better ones. It's got energy, it's got life, it's got friends, it's got people, not a lot of dudes.
No thirst trapping.
Yeah. This is how it's supposed to be.
That's exactly how.
Oh man, I'm impressed.
You want a young woman's page to look like who you're interested in taking serious.
How is she single then? We don't know everything.
We don't know.
We don't know everything, but I'm just looking at that. I'm like, What are you doing on Arlette show? Why?
And see, that's the $1 million question right there. That's the question, and that's the question that you know not to ask on Arlette show either.
Oh
You-
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Apparently, all right.
And a college professor and consultant.
Right.
Better
So if you want to
one,
go ahead and just
one.
answer his question.
An intrinsic value that I really value is going to be my faith, just because it's taken me a long way in life. And it's something that like you can essentially hold close to you at night. Like when the money's gone, if you don't have a place to sleep, like the Father, the Holy Spirit, Yeshua is my foundation.
Wait, did she
The
say
Holy
Yeshua?
Spirit, Yeshua is my foundation.
Interesting.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
perfect.
That's perfect.
And over here.
He was locked into her. He
Mhm.
didn't look away not once. So
Mhm.
I don't know. She might be scooped up first thing.
Yeah, probably.
Mm-hmm.
Here,
This
your
right
name and
here
age.
is-
Ayana, and I'm
Goodness
27.
gracious.
Ayana, what do you do?
27. Oh, we gave her.
Mm-mm.
I think we gave her a little bit older.
Yeah.
She might just be a big young girl.
Mm-mm.
I'm a personal trainer.
You're a
Goodness
personal
gracious.
trainer?
No.
Kirby.
Get out of here. Get
She's a hey,
out.
hey, she's a personal trainer. And don't you tell her no different.
Get out of here.
You're a personal trainer. Don't you do it.
Bro, this is gonna be the most
Uh-oh.
thirst trappingest.
Yes,
see.
already it is. Should I show it? Are you ready?
Wait. Let's see. Because y'all want to put too much anything crazy. Picture number 1, man, already kind of gives you
Oh.
it sets the stage.
That's 27?
This is not what you want to see in a young woman's Instagram page who you want to take serious
Look at that
at
highlight.
all.
You see that one highlight in the middle? What is that about? I'm trying to load it, but oh, it just pulled up. Like, what is that about?
Bro, pick number 1 tells me everything I need to know.
27 though. I wouldn't have. See, she could put on something better than what she's got on right there. It must. Oh, you know why? It
What?
just hit me. They go to the club right after this.
I thought they go to their date right after this.
Sometimes they go to the club too. They go to the club right after they do the group chat, go to the club, and all kind of stuff. But she does a lot of butt pictures.
Everything's
around.
all about the butt. It's all butt. Like,
She
check
knows
out my
me.
butt. Look how big the butt is. Look at my butt. It's round. Look at my butt. Look at my butt. It sits up. Look at my butt. It's big. Look at my butt. Okay, well then that's all I'm interested in. Thank you. Congratulations. You've got my attention. It's on your butt now.
I'm gonna show this one. Look at this outfit. I know it's all black, but this is a much better outfit than what she has on right now. This right here is modest yet interesting enough. And look at the eyes. I know it's the makeup, but it's like,
Yeah, it's the
whoa.
makeup. The makeup is crazy.
It's like, whoa, you know? Yeah, she didn't do herself any favors on this one.
No,
So
not at all. Not one bit. And
there's more.
Oh snap! Whoa, somebody got popped. Who was that?
Second girl, like she popped.
Oh, interesting.
27.
Ayana, what do you do?
I'm a personal trainer.
And if you want to go ahead and just answer his
girl.
question.
Okay. So what I would say is what I learned throughout my years is definitely being adaptive and being able to give yourself grace. Life is not perfect. You're gonna go
No,
through things,
was it
you're
the
gonna go through
first
ups and
girl?
downs.
This
So
is
I
the
feel like
first
it's
girl.
up to the person to know, okay, let me adjust or let me pivot a little bit and move forward. It's not trying to fit in a box or fit societal norms. So that's what I would say is the main factor that I take in. It's always being adaptive and giving myself grace when things don't work out the way I want.
She on camera.
Perfect. I love it.
All right, if we can have your name and age.
Second girl.
Hi, I'm Nia. I'm 32.
And what do you do?
32.
So I'm an insurance claims adjuster, bartender, singer-songwriter, model, overall creative.
very busy. All right, if you want to go ahead and answer his question.
So an intrinsic value that I have is accountability. Whenever I feel as though that I've mistreated someone, I automatically apologize, or even if they didn't state that they
Look, Freddie, what is going on? He's not even looking. What's happening? What
Yikes.
is happening?
He looking in the camera.
Who
I
are
don't
you
know what's
looking
going
at?
on. I don't, yeah.
Who are you looking at?
I-
This is wild.
This
This
is
is-
yeah.
I told you he's not interested. And I think she's talking to Arlette.
Yeah, she's talking to Arlette. She's not even talking to him. Wow. Okay, I'm confused. You called it. I don't know what's going on.
I'm gonna go back. I could be wrong. But
I mean,
She-
unless there's
yeah.
something going on behind the camera, I'm trying to give some grace here.
she seems very well spoken. I'm into what she's saying, so I don't know what. Let's see.
feel as though that I've mistreated someone, I automatically apologize, or even if they didn't state that they felt harm, I recap things that happened and I reach out to them and say, hey, was this an issue? Like, how can we fix this? Were you okay with this? So I would say accountability.
Wonderful. I love it.
Man, his expression he's probably need to work on that, because I can see where it's a little scary to, if you're talking and he's looking like that and he's like looking around, he's just giving, you know what I mean? Do you get scary a little bit? You get intimidating a little bit?
Nah.
No? Okay. All right.
Thank you.
All right, so we did get 2 pops back here. Why did we end up popping our balloon?
For me, it was just the initial attraction. It just wasn't immediate. But I liked everything you had to say, though.
Thank you.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
Yes, definitely. I like her whole decorum.
Thank you.
He's got
Her sense of style is amazing.
It's
You know,
all right.
I love women, so yeah.
Okay.
I say that to say that I don't have many deal breakers when it comes to like how a woman puts herself together. That's what I mean by I love women. So
Like that.
I would never, if I see a woman that takes time and to put into her appearance, whether it's makeup, whether it's her lashes, whether it's her hair, accessories, stuff like that, I look at that as she's putting forth the effort and trying to show me her best side,
Okay.
So that's what I meant by your decorum. And
Thank you.
About to move on, bro.
Okay, why'd you end up popping your balloon?
I love how you're dressed. You look good. You clearly, take pride in your appearance. You came out here today and you look good. When she gave her answer about religion and she said her intrinsic value is like religion and her faith and all of that, you said that it was your response was perfect, I think. I'm not a religious person, so if you value that, then I'm probably like not the person for you because I'm not a religious person.
She's assuming that. I feel like she's kind of assuming that because he said perfect to a couple of answers. That doesn't mean necessarily that you
Well,
were.
he said, I think he said like, "Oh, that's good. All right, I like your answer." But I think he only said that her answer was perfect. Yeah. So again, it's that whole they'll read into things that you did not say.
Right.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking too, is BS. I think it might just be, I'm just trying to come up with something to get out of the race or something too.
Yeah, I'm trying to come up with a way to not be disqualified by disqualifying you.
Jeez. All right.
So that's why I popped.
And if you don't mind me asking, what do you believe in?
Honestly, right now, I'm not sure. I grew up Pentecostal, like heavily Christian. But right now, I don't have any core beliefs in terms of religion.
Okay, well, I respect that.
Okay.
I would never put anyone down based on their journey because we're all on a journey.
Absolutely.
So I respect that. I believe that two adults could have different belief systems and still respect each other.
Okay.
So I respect you.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that.
All right. Now, is she someone that's your type?
Absolutely. I'm, all beautiful ladies.
Thank you.
I love the shortcut.
It's
Oh,
what
word.
nobody.
I do. You know, the color in the hair, everything is, you know.
I
everything's a great
appreciate
one.
that.
You're
Thanks.
welcome. You're welcome.
All right, thank you. Okay,
She's
so we've
eating
got
it up.
3 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them
Mm.
another question.
All right, come on, bro. Come with the questions. He trying to be like. deep
What is a
thought.
passion of yours? Say
Don't try to make it complicated.
it's okay if your passion brings you money, but if you were to do something that did not pay you money and you would still find enjoyment out of that, what would that passion be?
Okay.
Okay, let's start over here.
My name and age again?
Just answer the
Just
question.
answer the question. Okay. A passion of mine is actually homemaking. Like I love curating an environment for my friends and
Ooh,
family that feels
good
warm
answer.
and welcoming. So like from cooking, baking,
Mhm.
Best one,
hosting.
bro.
Yeah, I love all
Scoop
of
her up
that.
now.
I appreciate your answer.
Scoop her up now.
And over here, answer this question.
Fitness. I love the gym.
Fitness
I
gets-
live in the gym most of the time. So as long as I'm able to do that, it just makes me feel more so wholesome.
That's a good one
Yeah.
too. I don't
And let's
believe
go
it.
to our
That's
last
good.
lady. Your
it.
answer.
So obviously I would say singing, songwriting. I just really love incorporating sounds of nature in order to just really relax humanity. So
Okay.
Can I ask her a question? What genre of music do you sing?
oh, so originally I started with R&B, but I'm kind of all over the place right now. I want to dab into I'm a piano. I also want to do a little bit of rap, a little bit of alternative. So, but mainly R&B.
Wonderful.
I didn't understand that second thing she said.
Okay, it is time to pop a balloon. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop one.
The last one. You better not pop number 3, bro.
It's got to be 4. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. So why did you have your balloon unpopped?
So
Yeah, pop
I
that
wanted to
thing.
hear him out. I think he's a well-versed person. But for me, originally I was going to pop because
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that. That's messy, bro. Don't do that. I was gonna pop, but you didn't. Because you wanted to get to the finish line. Don't cap. Stop the cap. Stop the cap.
Goodness, those lame answers, man. Well, I was going to pop, what? You know what? It's almost like what number 1 did. Only she
Yeah.
just did it too late.
Yeah.
It's like, oh well, you know, that's what women want to do. They want to be the ones that are the rejector. They never want to be rejected. No.
Right.
he seemed very hesitant when it came to me. And then I heard him talking about like body physiques and stuff like that, which is fine. You like what you like. So me just thinking of the lineup, I'm like, okay, he has a better, stance with other beautiful women.
What? What are you talking about?
She realizes she just is a little more on the bigger side. Which she is of the other lineup. She's a fuller figured. Like just look at the thighs right there. She would take 2 of homegirl right there to her right.
Yeah. You know what? No, I ain't gonna say it. Because her arms are a little big too, so I could see if it is.
She's in the gym all the time. Like she said, she's a gym rat.
Yeah.
There's only so much, I think, gym, like unless like they're just doing just cardio and like doing like yoga and aerobics. But she doesn't give me that vibe. She does lifts, like she power lifts. And that does not look good on women when they start like just like religiously hitting the gym, hitting weights. Like there's squats. Oh yeah, do the squats. Get them glutes, get the get all of that good stuff. But when you start like actually like getting like bulking up,
Yeah, I'm trying to look at some of her videos and pictures. Oh, that's okay. I'm trying to. Goodness grief! Yeah, I'm glad we did not show this profile.
I'm telling you, you couldn't.
Wow.
You couldn't.
Okay.
Picture 1 I would have already told you, do not show that profile page on your channel. Yeah.
Jeez, man. Yeah.
Compared to me. So that's what it was. That was my thought.
Got it. So why Jenna popping her balloon?
Be honest with you, I didn't even have to think after that. You know, at first it was hard because I was really examining all three exceptional options. You know, all three of you are my type. You get what I'm saying? So I see beauty in different ways. So maybe one thing might not fit me, but maybe you might fit me. You know, so I just popped basically because I saw you do the pump fake, like you about to pop it. So I was like, you know what? If
she did pump it, I saw it too. You could see it. Oh, geez. Come on, don't do that. Don't do that. You could see, jeez, man. She had her pin up like she was about to pop, but then he walked down a little bit and stuff. So, yep, I agree.
If you're hesitant about me, then I'd rather go with someone that's sure.
Yes, definitely. We're besties. We were thinking the same thing. You pump faded.
Yeah, we locked in
You
for
did it
that.
first.
Yeah.
But yes.
All right, we good.
Fair enough.
Thank you. Okay, Shad, go ahead and ask our two remaining ladies another question.
No, let them ask him a question.
Yeah.
Come on, Arlette.
Man, it's here's the thing, and I think he's trying to be like I wouldn't say like a great orator or anything.
Yeah.
But I think he's just trying to be like more thought provoking than what he really needs to on this like level of like just sourcing through a lineup very quickly. Like if you're just trying to like weed out people real quick, it should be very simple based questions, in my opinion. I mean, like, hey, do you have children? Bam. What's your highest education level? Who or anyone here has any criminal records? I mean, like you can like source really quickly through a lineup of what we got 7 here. Like just the kids option. If a kids are a deal breaker, you can just put kids on the table and probably cut out half of them already off the top. And then, some other things like, hey, I practice a particular religion. Who here is, of this denomination or of this faith or of this sect? And then you can cut out a whole nother swath of the candidates. And then take the one that's still standing out on the date and then get to all of that pontificating and stuff.
Yeah.
That's how you get through these lineups. But he's trying to have all these deep, thought-provoking questions to an entire lineup of 7 people. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you value romance? And if you do, what would be a romantic date in your mind? From start to finish, what would your ideal romantic date be?
Man,
Start there and then come back.
this is tough, man. He's killing me.
All right.
She's killing me.
So a romantic date for me would.
And he's not. What is that? What was that? You saw that? What was that?
I don't even try to look at his facial expressions or where he's looking anymore.
Look, I'll just watch him.
All right.
So a romantic date for me.
He's back in the camera again. I don't know what that gesture was.
You saw that? He's trying to flex on to the camera. He's not even listening. He doesn't listen to her. He's not listening to her.
I don't even know what that gesture. What was that gesture?
He was like, "Watch me. Yeah, see this? I'm looking fresh." He's doing the "I'm looking fresh." Look, that's what. I'm sorry. One more time. Just
It's
all right. So a romantic date for me would. Well, I don't know. I would say I'm very easygoing. We can honestly do whatever. It really depends on how attentive we are to each other. If we're actively listening.
I like that she said that. I feel like she's picking up on it. I feel like she's picking up on it.
Could even just pick an apple off the tree and just tell me to eat it. And
Hey,
I know it sounds real corny, but I'm someone who's real simple. Like we can just take a walk in the park, have a really in-depth conversation. So, and then in the night under the stars, maybe just sitting on a blanket.
Oh,
So
okay.
yo, I like her a lot.
That's a great answer.
The more she talks, she's not aesthetic. I don't like the hair,
Me neither.
but the body and everything, the style, I like it enough. Where it's like she's dateable. You know, I would talk to her. But the more she talks, it's like, yo, I just want to hear you. I just want her to keep talking. You know,
I think it's still number 3.
you still
What is it? Is it number 3? Yeah.
Number 3, yeah. Well, we'll see. Well, she's a contender for me right now, but number 3 is definitely still number 1 for sure.
Yeah.
Great answer.
Yeah, that was a great answer. That was a great answer.
All right, and over here.
Piggybacking maybe on her don't be cheap now. I like really elevated like dining experiences. So maybe a nice dinner, but then after dinner being able to like go dancing, whether it be like salsa. I really love like soca music.
Good night right there. That's a good
yeah.
night.
So an activity and food in combination would be nice.
Okay. Ladies.
Great answer.
I'm gonna switch it on over to them now. So ladies, any questions for him?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I have several.
Go for it.
Okay. My first one is: do you partake in any
drugs?
What's it called? Any drug use of any kind?
No, I do not.
Okay. Oh, I can keep going.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Keep going.
What is if you are a man of faith, like what is your faith in, like what does your day-to-day look like with spending time with God, if that's something that you do?
She calling you out, bruh.
Okay, so I'm a Christian, and basically my day-to-day walk would be me waking up in the morning. First thing I do, I have like a bottle of water by my bed. I drink that. I pray to God, thank him for waking me up this morning, for giving me all my faculties on my body are in perfect working order. A lot of people take that for granted, to be able to just wake up and get out of your bed on your own will and to be healthy, So I don't take that for granted. And I thank him every day for that. That's the first thing I do. And then I ask him to basically guide my steps throughout the day, So from my wake up, everything
He's
from
thinking too
what
hard
I
on
eat
this.
to.
I don't like this answer so far. I feel like he's trying to say a lot of words to say very little.
He's saying a lot to fill in. I'm just a Christian.
Right. Right. I'm a Christian. You said that, and then explain how you're a Christian. Well,
I pray in the morning. I pray at night. I pray over my food, and I go to church. Boom.
Because not everybody can get up and pray now. Thank the Lord. No, everybody can't get up and pray. And how about all the sick and shut in? It's like, bro, you talking about? We don't care about all that. What do? You feel me? So
yeah,
I'm not liking him too much. But
he's laying it on thick, man. He's laying it on thick.
Showering, I'm always like talking to him at different intervals of the day. Like I'd say like a little short prayer, like I'm about to go on the street. There's traffic out there. People meet in traffic.
What are you talking about?
Showering?
Traffic? When I eat my breakfast, sometimes I like yogurt, right? Maybe sometimes I crush up some granola, I put it in there, and then I'm thankful to God that I get the granola, because some people eat plain yogurt. But for me, I'm thankful that God gave me these granola bars so I can grind them up and put the grains in. And then if I'm feeling real special, like on a Wednesday, when I'm thankful for God for giving me Wednesdays, because not everybody sees a Wednesday. And then I'm thankful for God that I'm like, yeah, I got to see Wednesday. Wednesday's my cheat day. Because not only do I have a yogurt, I make sure I put fruit in the yogurt with my granola grains. Because not everybody has fruit. So I'm thankful for God for giving me that fruit. What is going on?
What is going on? Oh, boy. Okay.
just ask for guidance along my journey to get there and get back to
Can
my
I just go
family.
back a little bit?
Traffic, I
I
just,
need to hear about what this traffic was
you
about.
know, there's traffic out there. People meet in traffic. I just ask for guidance along my journey to get there
People
and
meet
get
in
back to my
traffic.
family,
Wait,
safely.
do people meet in traffic? Wait a second. Let's think about what he said.
He said nothing. He was just talking, and
Yeah.
then he couldn't find a way to get out of it. And then traffic came up, and then meeting people in traffic.
People don't meet in traffic. It's traffic.
He just was talking, and he got lost in his talk. That's what happened. We just witnessed someone just saying words. He was just saying words.
Words. Okay. All right.
And that's it.
Do you have kids, and where do you live?
I do not have any children
All right.
as of yet, and I live in South Florida. Okay. Do you have any children?
No.
And where do you live?
I live in Dallas.
Texas.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Perfect.
Good.
Yes.
All right. Let's head down over here. Okay. Any questions over here?
Absolutely. Do you believe in crying in front of your woman?
What?
Whoa. She went
What was
straight
that?
to the jugular.
See, this is what I'm saying. This is how you could have cut out a whole bunch of women. Kids. That's what number 3 asked. And then this one. Oh, and drugs. That's what number 3 asked.
That was a good one.
And then for her, crime. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Crime. Are you a criminal? What's your criminal past history?
She didn't say crime. She said, do you cry in front of your woman?
Oh, I thought she said, do you commit crime in front of your woman?
Hey, you know what? Hold on. Let me go back and make sure. Let me just make sure. I thought she said cry in front of
No, I think you might be correct in that sense.
That's why I was like, that's a good question. But it's also a double-sided. It's a double-edged sword depending on the woman. Because I think women want a man to cry in front of them.
But when it happens, they don't like it.
They don't want to cry.
Yeah, that's exactly correct.
Yeah.
Over here?
Absolutely. Do you believe in crying in front of your woman?
Oh.
On the spot.
Ooh.
On the spot.
I'm not a very crying person.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I do show emotion and I do show vulnerability. But to break out crying, I'm not built like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm built as I have like an intestinal fortitude inside of me. So if something's going bad, you know, I regather myself, and I think of solutions on how I could get over that obstacle. So for me to get to the point of crying, that's never going to happen. Or before I say never, it would rarely, like the chances are very slim. You know what I'm saying? But I would express to you like, hey, you know, babe, something going on with me right now. I'm not feeling, you know, certain things. And I probably bounce some ideas off you. And, you know, because I like the inside of a woman as well.
Hey.
You know, I'm very driven, I'm very focused, and I know what I want. But at the same time, I have a partner.
There ain't no pause right there.
Through her eyes, through her vision. Because believe it or not, I don't know everything. My woman might see something that I can't see. You know what I'm saying? So I value her input, her opinion, and her guidance.
All right, bro. Wrap it up. Wrap it up, bro.
So is it something that you're comfortable with if it were to happen to the point where you couldn't compartmentalize it anymore?
Just yes. Like if it was a loss of this is an easy answer. Yes. Because if it was a loss of your mom or father, a loss of a child, like your own child, yes.
Just say yes, man, and move on.
He's wanting to say like, I'm so stoic, I don't cry for nothing. Like ain't nothing out here gonna ever make me cry.
He's beating the answer. He's trying to beat the question. Oh, I don't do that, so it will never happen. So therefore, I cannot give you a yes or no. Well, she's looking for a yes or no. I like that. She ain't gonna let that go. She ain't gonna let that go. I like it.
I believe in mental health. So if it gets to a point where my mental health is in danger, then of course you got to let it out.
Yeah.
You know?
There you go. There we
All right.
go. Finally.
Boy, that was like pulling teeth.
Aye.
This man and his pontifications is crazy.
The pontificator.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm saying, of course, yeah, you got to let it out and kind of purge yourself of, you know what I'm saying? Whatever, you know, that hurt, whatever it is, you know, so yes, if it comes to that point where my mental health would be on the verge of breaking, I would definitely, have that outpour.
Okay.
Do you have any children, and where do you live?
I don't have any kids, but I currently live in Dallas, Texas.
Okay.
Got
And
us 2 times.
are you okay with commuting to Florida?
Yeah, I love traveling.
Okay, perfect. Wonderful.
Okay, those are 2 wonderful ladies. They had a lot of great responses. I know this one's going to be tough for you, but we do have to pop a balloon.
What do you think? Just real quick.
I think it's going to be the last one. He didn't say anything as far as like any kind of religious. He didn't try to ascertain any of her religious beliefs or her belief system from number 7 at all.
Yeah.
I
think he's going with 3.
Yeah, I think he's going with 3. And we're about to find out. But if he does go with 3, this is exactly it. He went for the most well-presenting of that entire panel.
Yep.
That was presenting something other than like fun.
Right. And we called it. We called her from the very beginning. She was the first one we saw when the video started at 0 seconds. And you could see it then. So
let's see. All right.
Bruh. Figure it out, bruh.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
It's gone over there. All right. Why did you end up popping your balloon?
I just really feel like they'd be a beautiful pair.
Oh,
for sure.
hate that. Oh my gosh.
I
hate that. It's the give up. It's the give up mentality.
Boy, they will never take rejection.
I
will remove myself from the race so that you can have her. That's exactly it, man. This is
now. Let me preface this with if I was in this lineup, I would do that under one condition, only one condition. If there was a very, very obvious connection between her and another dude that was in the lineup, like you see them going back and forth, like, oh, hey, where you from? Oh yeah, really? Oh, I like this. I like this. And it's like, and then you talk to me, and it's like one word answers. Yeah, and you can tell. Because I'm gonna give you the energy. I'm gonna be like, what's up? How you doing? My name is Tito. I'm gonna make you laugh, And if I'm giving you that energy and you don't respond, but you respond to that dude with that energy, that's when I'm a pop. I'm like, dang girl, I gave you. I mean, this is me, and you didn't react to me. So
yeah,
I knew it wasn't gonna. I'm not popping because I think y'all gonna be. No, I knew it wasn't gonna work. But y'all, I saw it. I saw the connect. Her, she's just like, oh, y'all think y'all make it based off of what? He didn't give anything to anybody. If you ask me, to make it seem he's doing this whole stoic thing where he's being plain, and I think she just cut herself out the right. I think she just didn't want to match with him personally.
Yeah, I think some of that sometimes happens, and then it's just I don't want him to pop me. So I will pop myself. Like I feel like he's probably got more things in common with her. Because like I said, he didn't express any trying to get to know any religious faith or anything, faith-wise from her. Whereas with the other, he did. So
yeah.
Sure. So yeah.
Okay, blocking your own blessings. But is he someone that's your type?
Yeah, I'm a sucker for African men. You're African, right?
African.
We're all from
understandable.
Africa.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's given African, but yeah, it just seems like y'all would be such a beautiful pair for sure.
Okay.
All right.
I appreciate that.
Weird.
Let's head on back then. Okay, let me bring you on up here with us. Come on up here with us. Let me have you scoot that way.
Let's see if she's
Stand
feeling
over
it.
here. All right, y'all. Any final question between the two of you before we determine if this is a match?
Yes. How do you feel about celibacy?
Oh God.
Whoa.
Damn.
Whoa. Dang, we ain't been hit with this in a minute. I don't think I've I don't remember when this came up on a Pop the Balloon. No, this came up one time before on Pop the Balloon. It was like episode 18, I think. And what it was, there was a girl. She was 34, and she had 3 kids by 3 dudes.
Golly, this sounds like some Kendra G stuff.
And the dude, luckily, funny enough, the dude that it was this. She was in the lineup. And the dude, his name was Brian. He came up. He was light skinned, and he was grilling all the girls. He was grilling them. He was like, how many baby daddies you have? How many kids you have? How old are they? So no, you only get 1. And if you have 2, then you messed up. But if you get 1, we'll give you that. But if you have 2 or more, then you messed up, sweetheart.
I know this guy. I know that guy. Yeah.
And he got to her, and it was just like he just went down the whole thing. But she was, for some of the other guys, she was talking about, celibacy. I'm not gonna have sex anymore until she's ready, or marriage or something like that. And there was a whole big thing on the reunion about, of course, you've had 3 men inside of you at least, and you've had their kids, but you won't even have sex with me. I don't think she didn't get a match, obviously.
Obviously, she's not gonna get nothing with that. She's gonna have to catch like some crazy looking guy. What she would need is an absolute sucker. Honest answer. She would need a sucker. Not her. I don't know what her history is right now, but if she's not a virgin, you're hard pressed coming into the dating market with celibacy on the table. That is a rough one.
So,
and I think really the only people, I say only, I want to say the correct, like the politically correct answer. But realistically, if you're coming into the dating market of sexually active people, and you yourself have been sexually active of your own accord, right? Nothing was taken from you.
Right.
Presenting celibacy now is wild. It is wild.
Wild.
Yeah.
It's funny you bring that up, but that video I sent you, they talk about that specific subject. They do talk about that.
Okay.
They talk about how, because the women were like, so you mean to tell me just because she had a kid from a previous relationship and he's beating on her and he was doing all this and he doing all this to her and he was no good and all this stuff, she's never allowed to have a good man in her life ever again after that? And then the dude was like, no. I was like, dang. He was very smart. But I will say some of the stuff he was saying was kind of brutal. I was like, I wouldn't say that. But when he said no, I'm not gonna say out loud that I really agree with that 100%. But I will not sit here and lie and say that I never felt like that. I would not lie and say that I've never felt like if you've messed up. Oh man, it sounds so bad. This sounds so bad. If you've gone that route and you made that, because you're allowed to make mistakes, yes, and you're allowed to grow from it, yes. That's what they were saying. It was like I was young, a 16-year-old me didn't understand things that 30-year-old me understands, and of course I wouldn't deal with those things now and all this kind of stuff. And they were talking about how there was a good dude. What's a good dude or a nice guy versus the bad boy and getting him and all this kind of stuff. And my thing is, it's undeniable that there are some mistakes or some situations you get yourself in that you just cannot. It changes your life.
Yeah, it absolutely changes the entire trajectory of your life. I think we all have like a series of trajectories that our life could be on a course of. And it takes a degree of certain mistakes that you can make that will change that trajectory. And there's very seldomly are there course correcting things that you can do to increase that trajectory. But there are a slew of things that can decrease it. So, and then there's some things that are just irreconcilable. What?
Yeah, I think that's the right word.
Yeah.
Irreconcilable.
And again, it's almost, I think I've used this before. It's like a criminal history. There's just some things that you do that just ruin your chances of pursuing certain type of jobs because they've eliminated you from just this certain act. Maybe if you've been convicted of embezzlement, you're probably not going to be a president of a company, not of anyone else's company. Now, you might have to go out and create your own company. Maybe then that's your workaround to being a CEO. But, if you've been, found guilty of, creating a Ponzi scheme or, some kind of, you know, uh, money funneling scam, and you got convicted, you served your time and you came out, you're not going to be able to just run out to, you know, uh, one of these corporations and become even a low level manager. Like they're just not going to let you anywhere into their structure.
Mhm.
I think that's life though, because if you here's the thing, everyone likes to say, "Oh yeah, second chances are always deserved." Would you give a PDF file a second chance to date you? That's
Mm.
that's what you need to ask when women are going off on this wild tangent of second chances and does having a child, or leaving a man and I got a child with one guy or two guys, that means I don't deserve a second chance. No, I'm not saying that doesn't mean you don't deserve a second chance. But here's a better question. Do you think PDF files deserve a second chance out with love? And they've been convicted. Like there's no we're not guessing as to whether or not he actually touched a minor or not. We know. He came out. He told you this was what his past was. He don't love them no more.
Yeah.
Exactly. No, you wouldn't. I think that some guys, that's their preference when it comes to with women with children. I I understand what happened. I'm not interested in that.
Mm. 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 It's
Yeah.
a powerful subject, man. It's powerful. Um, I kind of feel in some ways I kind of they don't need my sympathy, but I kind of feel bad for them sometimes. Especially for the ones that get older and it's like maybe it's just one kid and they're good. Like let's say it was her, right? And she had one kid like 5 years ago, and she's good. She's a professor. She got her educate, all this stuff, and everything's good about it. I was like, dang, you really did just have a bad situation. Maybe you were trying to make that whole thing work. But it's here you are, and I think it would just if it was like two, if it gets to two from two different dudes, if it was two from one guy, that's like okay, you were trying to make a thing work, and it just was not working. If you had three from one dude, you need to figure out how to make it work with that man, because that's your husband right there. Three of them, that's your husband.
Yeah. I think having sympathy is correct. Sympathy is the correct form. And I say sympathy is good to have in the sense that I would feel some sympathy for them in the sense that a lot of like modern times today, our society is basically telling them that they can do these things
Yeah.
and there's no recourse. But in real life, like for like us, like marriage minded guys that are out, like, well, not now, but if we were still out in the dating market, for a marriage minded guy with no kids, that's not a positive. That's a negative look on you. But all of society is telling them that they can't do no wrong. And so I feel sympathy in the sense of, well, if society, if you had parents that were telling you this was a bad thing, if you had society telling you that, hey, maybe that's not such a smart thing to be doing, if you had the media and all these other different avenues that were teaching and telling you, hey, these are things that could increase your chances, and that these are things that will decrease your chances.
Mm-hmm.
Then if you did those bad things, it's like, yeah, I got no sympathy for you. Everything is telling you that that was a wrong thing to do. But it's like in reverse. Like everybody's okay. Bro, I would go sometimes when I'm on Facebook, I just shake my head when I see like these baby bump picture posts. And I quickly do like a quick like search real quick, like, yo, ain't no guy in sight. Ain't no guy in sight. I'm like, yo, what is this? Like, you got baby number 3, and I don't see a single guy in none of your pictures.
All right.
No.
Yeah. Man, this is a good one. It's a good subject. But let's see where this goes.
I'm guessing you're saying celibacy towards marriage, or?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a no. That's a no.
I mean, I'm a Christian man, so I respect that, and that's not a deal breaker for me because I have built up a emotional intelligence.
Come on, why is he doing this? This is killing me, bro. Just say yes or no. You don't have to explain all. Y'all can explain all this on the date, man. Move on, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Leave. Leave.
And you know, I don't have any. I don't have anything against that.
Have you ever practiced celibacy?
Look,
Yes. While in a relationship?
She wants to pop.
Yes, I have.
Okay. And was it successful? I mean, sometimes it's not. I mean, God gives grace.
Yeah, so you're saying, have I practiced celibacy in a relationship and was it successful?
Yes. Were you successful in the celibacy?
Yes.
I need to know what level of celibacy. See,
this is crazy.
She might have a point here because she's like no vaginal. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. No vaginal sex, but we can still do hand stuff,
mouth stuff,
and sometimes I feel like butt stuff is the same thing as vaginal stuff.
Yeah, I think in like some of the like when people are trying to like skirt around like things, they do like all kinds of like workarounds to get around it. Yeah. I still technically if the suffix is sex, then it is sex. Like you can prefix it with anything else, like was it oral? Was it vaginal? Was it anal? Like
right. So I asked this because I'm like, if she said that masturbation is okay, it's bearable. But I feel like what she's trying to get at, the whole essence of the celibacy would be no sexual temptation, gratification at all whatsoever. I feel like that's a no. That would be a deal breaker. That would be complete nope. You gotta at least let him handle it himself, literally handle it himself. But
bro, that's cool. I mean, look, if she ain't coming as a virgin, like it's not anything.
But Freddie, she's learned, she's grown. From her experience, she's on a new path now.
I know it's probably not. It's definitely not an answer that no woman wants to hear.
But can she be a new person? And from her experience, she's a new person. Mm-hmm. She's grown. She knows differently now.
Mm-hmm.
you won't give her that grace?
Oh no, that's not for me to give. That's for her and God and her, newfound faith. Yeah,
But she needs that from you
no, she don't need that from me.
but
No,
well,
no.
in the hypothetical, right? But in the hypothetical, she needs you as her partner to understand that she's a new person and all those devilish things she did back in the day is not her anymore. Don't you understand? Oh, don't you understand?
Boy, yeah, I hear you. I understand that that's who you are now, and I like that for you.
Yeah,
But we are not on the same path.
you sinner.
Yeah.
I'm being silly, y'all. Don't mind me. I'm just being silly. All right.
Yeah, I mean, but it's a rough thing. I mean,
Yeah.
she would need to go to a it sounds so bad because I don't even want, because they keep trying to do this. Oh, now I want to go for a Christian man, or I want to go for a Muslim man now. Like, no, leave those guys alone. Let them stay right where they at over there. Don't go hunting for leave those men alone. No, don't do that to them. Because essentially it's like I've done a lot of wrong, or I made a lot of this particular type of mistakes. Let me go and try to find these, mistake forgiven men. No, that's not what they are over there for. They're over there for their equally yoked women.
Yep, equally yoked.
Yeah, they're not over there for reformed, street runners and
Yep.
booty poppers. Like, that's not what those men are over there for.
Yep.
Yeah, leave those guys, leave them alone. Oh, I want a God-fearing man now. But you was devil worshiping just yesterday. Like, why you want a God-fearing one now? Nah, get out. But
right.
yeah, the whole celibacy thing is
tough.
Really it's bad because it's like they are trying to now leverage the sexual power back.
Sexual power.
And it's like, if I leverage, like, I know that this is what he's wanting to continuously pursue. So if I keep this now, I don't have to go up on my body count anymore. And I'm not relinquishing any of my power. He's gonna it's a carrot on the stick. She's dangling this thing out, and she needs him to get over this finish line, i.e., put a ring on it, i.e., marry her. But she's already given this thing away to at least, I'm gonna give her a minimum of one guy.
At least one guy. She's 30.
I'm gonna give her at least one.
Look at her, man. Ain't no way no guy been up in there at least one time. The way she do, she looks too good. She's too well rounded.
She's got the cross around the neck right now. I'm just saying, like, she's talking about celibacy. If I would have just asked, well, are you a virgin?
And if she is a virgin and she still wants you knowing your past,
yep,
you better hold on for dear life, and you better not jack nothing. You better be, hold on to that. That's the only, if she's a virgin, she is the best contestant that's ever been on Pop the Balloon. Calling it. But if she's not, then she's about one of the wildest ones. But now my last question I'm gonna ask you, and we'll get back to the video. Does this knock her down of your listing? Is she still number one, or would you knock her down because of the celibacy? Is it too great of an ask?
Well, with a little more context, because if the context being that she's asking for celibacy because she's a virgin, that actually moves her at top candidacy, right?
Yeah.
If the context being here is that she has other partners, minimum one, but we don't know, right? So 1, 2, 3, like, whatever she comes up with as her answer of previous partners, that changes. Yeah, she would definitely change. But if just asking her, "Hey, are you a virgin?" and the answer and the response is no, well, all right, well, we can't do this then.
So I'm sorry, I don't mean to keep when you're talking, it just brings up more things I'm thinking about. But I'm just now, I feel like ladies would love to hear an answer to this. Why do we care so much? Why do men care so much about a woman's virginity? I'm just wondering, why do we want a woman who has virginity? Why do we want her? We want her virginity so much. Why do we need her to be so pure?
Actually, I think it's almost I think if you're looking for marriage, I think there's guys that do want that. But when you talk to, I remember guys in college that when they knew that a girl was a virgin, they wanted to stay away from them. Oddly enough, yeah, they were like, "Oh no, man, Shorty said she was a virgin," and I guess it's because they knew they just wanted to just stick and move.
Yeah,
and I think they didn't want to mess with a virgin and then have her thinking that this is now supposed to be her future husband, because they're like, man, I'm just in college, just trying to have fun. I don't want no virgins. I'm looking for a nasty freak. But yeah, I've had a couple of roommates that they would adamantly stay away from virgins. Like they were actually looking for the promiscuous girls. Yeah. So
do you think women know you know what? Never mind. I'm gonna move on. We gotta get down this video a little bit.
Yes, I was.
Okay.
I'm about to say she's gonna pop. She's
Hey, wedge end up popping.
she's not confident.
I think it was the hesitation at the beginning about the celibacy, and then when you were explaining like your day-to-day like walk with the Lord, I think prayer is one aspect, but I'm
Well,
also
BS
looking
answer.
for someone who like incorporates like reading their Bible into that as well, because I think it can be hard to hear from God. Like, yes, we're
Girl.
praying, but it can be hard to hear from God if we're not also reading his word. And that wasn't something that you mentioned. So I think it's the combination of the two.
Okay, I respect that. I mean, I do read my Bible. You
Okay.
know, it's just in the unconventional setting that we're in right now, it slipped my mind. I'm not gonna remember.
I slipped his mind. No, he doesn't. He's talking about traffic and showers and the little dogs getting the papers in the morning and stuff like that. That's what he's talking. He ain't talking about no Bibles, because you could have easily said that. That's something that would have easily been at the top of any Christian's list. Is how much do you read the Bible? How much scripture do you know and recite? And
well, and even if you don't know scripture, do you go to a building?
go to church. Easily.
Church, mosque, synagogue. Where are you going? Are you going to a facility? Are you going to a building? But whatever. This is crazy.
He BSing.
Every little thing, every little
No, that's
detail.
fair, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you would have asked me that, I would have, you know, gracefully just answered.
All they
and
had
tell
to
you,
do
yes,
was
I do
just
read my
hammer
Bible
this out
at some
over a
point during
day.
the day.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, but I'm glad she did ask the celibacy question. She wasn't feeling him. She wasn't getting the secure feeling from him, and that's real. I thought he was. He has some problems, but I thought he would have matched with someone though.
Well, remember, 2 of the girls took themselves out of the running just because they were just like, I didn't want to get rejected. And then homegirl right here holds up the entire panel, gets down to her, and she's leading with celibacy.
Dang.
What is?
You should have led with that. She should have led with that. You know, it would be a cool pop the balloon if they can do something where it's like you can see all the women's like her deal breakers, and then you would, you know, pop on that. Oh, they can mix it up a little bit. They can use the same features that they have, but mix it up to make it interesting. Like maybe you walk in and you hear their intro, but you see the deal breakers and you decide, you know, what you can take, or maybe they pull the deal breakers off the table and you put what if it was find love at the table? Because it's like
what you bring to the table.
We can call it what do you bring to the table? And then
you actually bring the thing, like the thing to the table.
Don't y'all take it. That's mine. That's mine. Y'all take it. Yo, I'm gonna do my own pop the balloon.
Yo, that is
I'm gonna
good.
call it what do you bring to the table? And I'm gonna have people come to the table and I'm gonna sit around and then
they
y'all
actually bring like the name. It's like a nameplate of a thing, the thing that they bring. Oh, that is good. And then they have a bag, and the bag is what's in your baggage do you have?
Oh man, baggage. And it could be different book bags, right? Like blue bags for the guys and pink bags for the girls.
Pink bags for the girls.
Oh man.
And then as you're getting to know them, you reach into their bag and you pull out what's their baggage, and then you're like, "Ooh, is that a deal breaker?" You pulled out that.
Oh, on the table, it's like, does anybody here have kids in their bag or something? They could pull like a little kid marker, put it on the table, and then it's like, how many kids? And just keep pulling the kids out of the bag.
Oh, I like that one
on the table. Yo,
that's a good one. That's a good one.
I might chat GPT this one, and I'm gonna see if I can produce it. 2025. What do you bring to the table? Alabama edition. Coming your way.
It started right here, guys. Yeah. Right there. Okay, we're gonna clip and snip this. All right, because when they ask for who was the originality, who originated this, it started right. Yeah. Rough reviews. You see it? Closeted anime.
It's right there. It's like, how come nobody's done this yet? I'm gonna have to research to make sure nobody's done it yet.
Nobody's done that. That would be amazing.
Right. Okay. All right. We're still in the first, dude.
Yeah, we're still on the first. Exactly. I was just thinking that.
We'll have you head on back. Okay, Shad. Well, that is all the balloons popped, unfortunately, but we do thank you so much for coming. Let's give it up for him, ladies. I'll take this. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies.
All right, let's bring out our next single guy.
Single guy.
Hello, welcome in. What's your name?
My name Body.
Body? Okay, how old are you?
I'm 33.
And what do you do?
I'm an entrepreneur, vending machines, podcast, I do music. And then I franchise a dessert company in 2 malls.
Nice. Yeah. All right, what do you like to do for fun?
Basketball, like the hoop. So it's pretty much, poker. I'm a homebody.
Okay.
I gotta go out the network, but I like to be home, watch a good series.
Okay, I'm liking them so far.
Okay. What do you? Okay. Chess. Now, what do you look for in a woman?
Beauty. I'm one of the people, like they say looks don't matter, but it mattered to me. But also being smart, loyal, because I'm sapio, so smart is real big. We can have intellectual conversations.
You're not sapio. You're not sapio.
Yeah, because if beauty was at the top of your list, you're not sapient. That is the crazy. People do not understand the meanings of words. They just say words because everyone says the same words. Everybody's a narcissist. Everyone is, a sapiosexual. Everyone is what's the other big buzzwords? This is crazy.
Well, there's pan, there's demi, there's asexual, sapios. I don't know, man. It's all these different kinds of things.
You're not sapiosexual because if the guy was butt ass ugly, but was an Einstein individual, you telling me you gonna go with him because of his brain?
And that should. So as I understood it, sapiosexual is you get physically turned on
by his intellect.
From the more he says big words, the juicier it gets. Feel me? That's what I thought.
You're like, man, this girl is extremely smart. I want to put a baby in her.
Right.
That is sapiosexual.
That's sapiosexual. Let me Google this thing. But
everybody out here is talking about they sapiosexual. It's so much lying. That's such a lie. That's such a lie.
Such a lie. Okay.
On the base level,
Okay,
Yeah.
understandable. Now, what are some deal breakers?
I don't smoke or drink. So like cigarette smoke. If you smoke cigarettes, and then multiple baby daddies.
Okay, you said you
I don't have no
you don't
kids.
smoke or drink.
Yeah, I don't smoke or
You
drink
don't.
or have
Okay,
kids.
and no, have no kids.
No.
All right. So we haven't got any pop balloons. Let me hand you a pick.
Okay.
Hard
But,
part.
Yes, I'm gonna have you
I'm gonna tell
pop
you why
2
none have popped
balloons.
right yet too. He gave them a wiggle room out. And I just want to know. I'm just trying to see if you've heard the out. What was the out that he gave them?
Oh,
Right now?
I missed it. I was looking up some stuff. Let me go back a little bit.
Oh, you was looking up sapiosexual.
Yeah.
Kids.
No.
All right. So we.
Oh, wait.
If you smoke cigarettes, and then like
Okay,
Yeah.
understandable. Now, what are some deal breakers?
He gave them a
I
couple
don't smoke or
wiggle-
drink. So
Okay.
like cigarette smoke. If you smoke cigarettes, and then multiple baby daddies.
Okay, you said you
I don't
don't
have no
you don't
kids.
smoke or drink.
Yeah, I don't smoke or
You
drink
don't.
or have
Okay,
kids.
and no, have no kids.
No.
All right. So we haven't got any pop balloons. Let me hand you a
Pause it.
pick.
What was the wiggle outs that he just
That's it.
gave them?
All he said was multiple baby daddies. He didn't say have kids, multiple kids, and all like that. You can have one baby daddy with 5 kids,
5 kids. Yep.
but
Mhm.
if you have 4 baby daddies with 1 kid, then that's a problem.
Mhm.
Which that don't even make sense. But
Well, if you had 4 kids by 4 different men, that's
Yeah.
a no. But if you had 4 kids with one guy, technically she, by your threshold that you given, she's good. She's still
you
in
in
the
there.
she's still in the running.
You in there. Yes,
Also,
sir.
he said he does not smoke and drink. And then he
Yeah.
said, I prefer her, especially not like cigarette smokes. So he didn't say anything else. Like, what if she just smokes Black and Milds or she just smokes weed? Are you okay with that? I'm going to venture to believe that he's not, but he only gave her cigarette smoke as the cancel.
Right.
So, yeah, that's just weird. Like, just go ahead and just blanket statement it out. I don't smoke and I don't drink. I prefer my woman to not smoke and not drink. Easy.
Right.
And then the whole multiple kids, multiple baby daddies. That's just a silly. Just say I don't have kids. I want my woman to not have kids either. Easy. Right.
Yeah. If you notice this lineup, number 3 is not even paying attention to him. She seems a little disinterested. Everybody's looking his way except for her. Interesting.
The hard part.
Yes, I'm gonna have you pop 2 balloons.
Too.
2 of them. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and pop those 2.
All right. Let's go.
No, not number
So, all right.
5 again. No.
Dang. It's because she looks old.
How you supposed to do this?
There we go. And one more.
That sucks. I feel bad for her
Oh,
now,
it's gonna be
man.
tough.
Oh,
Yep.
number 4.
Okay, let's
Now
start with
his
the first
type,
one. You
bro.
ended up popping. All right, if we can have your
Hey,
name and age.
That's what I thought the
Carmela,
first
I'm
guy would have
31.
popped
Right,
immediately.
and Carmela, why did you have your balloon unpopped?
I'm just listening, trying to get more information to learn about him.
Okay. So is he someone physically your type?
Yeah.
Okay. I was a little hesitant, but I'll let you slide. All right, so why'd you end up popping her
Not
balloon?
Honestly, I thought she was older than 31.
Yes, he said it. He said the quiet part out loud. He said the quiet part out loud. Now,
this is
he
what
probably
we're
gonna get ate up on the internet for saying that.
Listen to me. Listen to your boy. Listen to your boy when he talk. Because he said she look older than 30. I thought she was 39. 39. I thought she was like 30, 39.
Boy,
But she 31.
boy, he
Good.
said it.
He said
actually
it.
said it.
He's blunt. I like it.
He said it.
He just said
Yo,
it.
I'm stuck right now for him. He
He
said it.
He said it.
And look at the girl right beside her. She's
like,
trying to hold in from laughing.
Because she know. Because she thought so too. She like, man, I thought that B was 30, 38 too.
Yo.
She looks, and I suck. That's why I'm like, I hate it for her. If he was 44, I'm telling you, if he was 44, she would have a chance. But these dudes are like in their mid to early 30s. She has no chance.
I'm sorry. I'm still stuck. He
said
said it. He said it.
I thought she was older than 31. He didn't even because he didn't get no information from her.
Oh my goodness.
He didn't know.
He said
just
it.
from looks.
Just the fact, women will never be able to take a guy's honesty, like the blunt honesty like that, without taking it very harsh. There's no like, you know it, you knew it, I knew it.
Right.
I think any other guy watching this knows it as well.
Yeah.
She looks older than her age.
And that's not good.
But normally a guy's never going to tell her that. And definitely not to her face.
Look at his face. He's like, I thought you was older than that.
Yo, he
look at Arlette's face. Arlette's like, girl, here you go. She's like, girl, here we go.
Oh my goodness.
Man. I can't wait to get the rest. I'm gonna go back just a little bit, just so we can see that again.
Yeah, I was like, I'm thinking he's getting ready to give like these crazy. When people are like trying to soften the blow, they give like, oh well, just aesthetically, you're not my type, and it's like, oh, it's because she's big.
Yeah.
Oh, he's not really. Look, women have no problem telling the guy it's because he's too short. You've seen that?
Yeah.
They'll always say, it's the height. And then they give like these ridiculous standards, like, oh, he's not taller than me when I put on my 4-inch pumps.
Yeah.
What? Well, I like a guy to at least be 2 inches taller than the additional 4 inches that I put on in my heels. All right. And we just got to eat that. We just got to eat it. But to say that she's too big or she looks too old, those are taboo. You don't say that out loud in public because we coddle them.
I just thought about something. What if she's lying about her age? I just thought about that.
If she's lying about her age, that's a bad thing as well, because you're not lying well enough about it.
Ooh.
Like, let's say if she said she's 40 and you looked at her and you're like, dang, yo, that's what's up.
40. Yeah.
You wear 40 well.
You wear 40 well.
But she said she's 30 or 31. What 31. Was it?
31.
Bro, no.
He's already thinking it right here too. He's like, man, I gotta say this. All right, here we go.
All right, so why'd you end up popping her balloon?
Oh my god.
Honestly, I thought she was older than 31. I thought she was older, so I was looking and I was like, she probably be a little older, so I popped it.
He kept going. He kept going. He's like,
wow.
Yeah.
Yo. He actually said this is
good.
Man,
I love this.
This is good.
I love this.
He actually said it.
Oops. We got one more pop over here.
And
your name and
here's
age.
the thing.
Ayana, 27.
Here's the thing. You can tell that he was being genuine and honest with it, and he didn't have any malice in his heart when he said
He wasn't trying to be funny.
He wasn't. There was no ill intent. There was no malice behind it. But he said it. He said it out loud.
He said it 3 times in a row.
Wow.
It was the same thing about her too, honestly. We thought she was 35. Well, I thought she was 35. And I thought the first girl he popped just now was like 39. So
now, if he said something about, I thought that was a BBL. Like, if he just starts saying things that just came to his mind, like just freely, if oh my goodness. Women would never want to know what guys think right off the top of their head, just straight off the dome. You don't want to know what we're thinking.
And I found a phenomenon. So I haven't really proven this theory 100% yet, but I will say about 65%. I have it down pat. So I think women say they want to know the truth. They want the honesty and transparency. But when I've given that 100%, if I gave 100%, honest transparency, it'll be some of the cruelest, meanest, nastiest, craziest, harshest things you probably ever hear anybody say. And I say some things sometimes, but not all of it. And that she's kind of fat. And it's like, whoa, that's kind of like, no, you can tell I'm saying it factually. Like, no, look at her fat.
The arm, the arm moved too much.
She knows. I know. I know. She knows. I know. She knows. Everybody knows. You just don't want to say it.
Yep. You're not supposed to say that. It's not nice.
But then, there are certain truths said out loud to us. I would say a certain extent of truth. When you can say a truth to a certain extent, maybe like an 80% truth, that is interesting to them. I would say that is the kind of thing that's like, whoa, I can't believe you just said that. Like it's tolerable. That's the word. It's 80% truth is tolerable. 100% truth is like you're an a-hole, you know?
I think the problem I think that most men, like regular guys, will find is that there's a certain skill or a certain art to telling women the truth. And you gotta learn that art. It's like either I'm just not going to tell you something because I haven't figured out the art to tell you this thing truthfully. So I'm just not going to say it. Or you've learned the skill well enough, and then you've learned to say, well, why did you disqualify, this young lady right here? Well, I go to the gym, I work out, I bench very well for my height and weight. I just don't think that this is someone that I can, lift up and carry around if I needed to.
Oh.
Like, did that sound better, or did saying, well, it's because she's fat? Like,
it didn't sound. To me, it didn't sound too much better at all.
So it's like, how do you win in saying that? You just don't. You just say aesthetically, this isn't someone that's my type. But you didn't tell her the truth at all.
Right. At a certain point, you gotta get a little bit of truth in there. It's gonna sting a little bit, like that initial little needle. You get a shot, so it's gonna prick. Here we go, and get the little shot. And it's like, ooh,
but you still needed the medicine. You still needed it.
Oh, that's a great analogy, actually. The needle stings for a second. You get the medicine, you take it out, and it feels a little bit better. And in the long run, you're healthy.
In the long run, it was for you. It was for the better. But no, they do not want that initial prick. So guess what? We sugarcoat things. We do all of this talking around the truth just to like alleviate any pain. Like you don't want them to feel any pain. You can't, or you're just an asshole. Like if you
basically. Yeah. All right.
Okay. And Ayana, why'd you have your balloon unpopped?
I wanted to hear him out. He also mentioned a word that a lot of people don't understand what it means, which is sapiosexual. So I like people that actually are very intellectual and like to have deep dive conversations.
Mm-hmm. So why'd you end up popping her balloon?
To be real, I don't even have a direct answer. I went with how I was feeling. I just thought that way off. Just feeling.
Okay.
But it wasn't like off the lid. It was just I felt went off the feeling.
Yeah. Energy.
I'll take that, right? Okay.
You felt her power level, and it wasn't high enough. It wasn't.
It wasn't over 9,000.
Yeah. If you raise it up over 9,000, you might be able to detect you on his Dragon Ball radar next time. So,
he weaseled out of that answer.
Yeah, you only get one of those every now and then.
5 ladies left. Go ahead and ask them a question.
All right. So if I was let's just say I'm in a barbershop and your ex come in there and he was talking about you or his time with you or describing you, what's some of the things I probably would have heard?
That's
so basically how would your ex describe
like
you?
if he was over
Yeah. Okay. Name and age first and answer this question.
Sure. My name's Shalane. I am 32 years old. My ex would describe
32. I think you did. Yeah, I made a mistake. I thought she was 27.
So yeah, the other one right here with the white top on is the youngest.
Well, no, because she's 32, 28, 30, 27. If I'm not mistaken, there's a 27 in there somewhere.
Okay, we missed the 27 somewhere then.
Yeah.
Describe me as a very affectionate person. I also love like doing surprises. So like
Well,
if
she
it's a
has an accent
birthday or
too.
like any special dates
Yeah, this
in
thing
our
is.
life and our relationship, I love to like plan things. I'm a very neat and clean person, and I'm low-key a control
What
freak,
is it
so
with
I
the
like to know
guys that?
what's going on at all times. So he'd probably mention
Okay,
that
he's paying
as
attention
well.
now.
Thank you.
Okay.
Your name and age and answer to his question.
Hi, my name is Lynn, and I'm 28. Oh, the answer, sorry. I would say my ex would describe me as very giving and very selfless. So I like to prioritize like the people that I care about. So when it comes to like friends or family, if anyone needs me, like I'm very reliable. Yeah, I would say I'm very very reliable. Yeah.
Name and age and answer to
That
his
doesn't make
question.
sense.
My name is
I'm gonna
Waverly.
tell you why
I'm
that doesn't
30.
make sense.
What happened? No.
Because again, he's just saying, if I'm just chilling in the barbershop and your ex-boyfriend walked into the barbershop, he doesn't know me. I'm just, some random guy sitting in the chair getting my hair cut. What would be some of the things he would say about you? So the exercise here is basically, this is one of the better questions to ask than what are some things that you did wrong in your previous relationship. This is essentially what he's asking, but a better format to ask it. Because the guy is going to come in and basically just state all of the things that was wrong with the ex, or possibly everything that was right. I give him a benefit, because he could come in and say, man, I really lost a good one. She was really good. I messed up. She caught me with her best friend. Oh man, she was so nice. She was so caring. She was so giving. And it's not like this was even the first time. This is actually the second time. So I was a real big dummy. But generally, we're wanting to hear what are all of the bad traits he would say about you. Like, man, she's very uptight. She doesn't know how to loosen up any. She's a stickler for time. She can't just go with the flow. She needs a schedule for everything. I had to give her a schedule about everything that we had to do. She wanted an itinerary for an entire trip. Like, it was ridiculous. I'm like, just go with the flow. That's a conversation that a guy would have when he goes into a barbershop with an absolute stranger about an ex that he had.
Yeah, I think what I would look for in this scenario, in this question, if I was asking this question to these ladies, I'm looking at how well does she remove herself from her own world and her own perspective and visualize the perspective of others, number one. And then number two, how well does she know her ex enough to be able to do that? And in a way, number three, it's kind of like a combination of one and two. Did she understand her ex's perspective and her ex's value of her enough? Because if I expect my exes to be able to come into a barbershop and be like, hey, Terry is cool because he does this, but he can work on that, and I valued him for this, but it didn't work out because of it. Kind of give you a little story, not just he sucks because of this, or he's great because of this. I expect a perspective, a point of view to come out of her mouth, and in answering this, she should be able to give me that point of view of her ex. And like you said, don't just list off of all, well, I'm very reliable and I'm very, giving person. Okay. I kind of expected a little bit more of a storyline. I don't know, something a little bit more cohesive, not just the elements, But this is good. This is good. Oh, I was clicking on something else.
My ex would probably describe me as loving, caring, definitely a woman of God, super neat, and yeah, I think that's it.
That's good. go over here. Your name and age and the answer to his question. Mimi, 28. I would say my ex would describe me as very caring, detail-oriented. I remember the small details, he says, and also affectionate.
Nothing negative.
Name and age and answer to his question.
Nothing
My
negative.
name is Nia. I'm 32. And first of all, we be in a barbershop together. So he better not say nothing crazy.
There you go. It's fun.
I'm very patient, nurturing, understanding.
Know how to
But
joke.
also,
Okay.
I will ghost you
She
in a
can poke fun
heartbeat
at
if my
herself.
standards are not met. So
Oh, she said some negatives.
Yep, exactly. That's
my
that's what we're that's
nurturing.
what the questioner is looking for. Are you able to? Can you perceive yourself as others would perceive you?
Exactly.
Understanding, but also I will ghost you in a heartbeat if my standards are not met. So
That's a positive and a negative. It's a positive in the ghosting. I mean, it's a negative in the ghosting, but the positive in that she has boundaries for her standards. I like that. And you know what? It's hot take. She's my number one now. She's my number one. I like number 3 a lot. It's still very close. Don't get me wrong. But I just see myself being able to, if it were me in this lineup, great eye contact, great conversation, humor, talented, creative. This might just be a look for now. She's got body. It's just the celibacy thing. I don't think if she's celibate too, then we're going back to number 3. But if she's not celibate, all day long. So yeah.
Yeah. I say neck and neck. That's where I'm at. Neck and neck.
Okay.
7 and 3. Neck and neck.
7 and 3. Neck and neck.
Love it. Thank you. Let's head back this way. So we did get a pop over here. Why'd you end up popping your balloon?
Honestly, I don't think that you're a bad looking guy, but like the more I looked at him, I just wasn't attracted. I'm sorry.
That's cool.
So what was it?
I like that.
It's the look.
I don't know, because his height's good, his face is okay. I just feel like if he approached
And then the camera zooms in, like maybe we can see what they see. Let's get a closer look. And he's yeah.
The way he's peeking at the camera like that too. He's like, oh boy. Yo. He's already tall and goofy looking, man. Don't do that man like that. Don't do that man like that.
They really did. I'm like, you know what's funny? Is whenever someone points out a particular physical aspect or something, the camera will zoom into that thing. They were like, yeah, it was something about the length of his pants that I just didn't like. And his look at those high waters. Like, his shoes are a little dirty. Look at the dirty shoes real quick.
Yeah, every time.
That's kind of funny.
me when we were out, I wouldn't really be interested.
Ooh.
Okay.
Now, is she someone that's your type?
I probably wouldn't approach her either.
Okay.
She's not a ugly woman or nothing, but I probably wouldn't approach her either.
Okay, and why not?
Looking at.
I mean, just it wouldn't make me say, "Let me go talk to her." Like, just looking at her wouldn't make me say, "I'm gonna go approach her."
That's an element. That is an element. I think that's what they talk about. It's like, I'm not my type. It's the, if I see you in the mall, it's like, dang, I would love to go talk to her. That instant, I want to approach you feeling. Or if you have the RBF, it's like, man, I want to go to her. Never.
Yeah.
So
RBF is a real thing. It is absolutely a real thing. I'm not even going to do that. But I know people in real life that have that, and it's crazy because you're like, I'm trying to recall when I've ever seen you like have any other facial emotion other than, RBF. And so it does make you initially feel a certain way about someone just based on just your resting face. And if you know you have a resting anger face or a face that makes people look like you're unapproachable, for some people that's okay. If that's your goal, cool. But if you're actually wanting people to be able to approach you, and you're in a setting, you're in an environment that you're wanting to present yourself as being approachable. Like, I understand there's scenarios and situations in which you do not want to be approached, then cool, put on the RBF face all day long. That's what's
Right.
up. But if you're on a dating show, if you're out looking to be approached, you're gonna have to learn how to change your facial, your resting facial features. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Like nothing about her stick out to me and make me like, oh, I want to talk to her.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Fair enough.
Now we did get another pop down here. All right, why did we end up popping our balloon?
I was thinking about it. You said in the beginning that you don't drink or smoke. I know that sounds childish, but I do like to have fun. I'm very professional, but I also like to have fun. And in my experience, people that don't do that are very judgmental. That's fine. You can do what you want, but I like to have fun. So that's why I popped.
Okay. But is he someone that's your type?
He's very handsome.
Okay. Same thing here.
Is she pretty?
She's pretty okay.
Thank you.
Get a pass.
I mean,
All right.
Say something.
So we've got 3
Mhm.
balloons left. Go ahead and ask these ladies another question.
what's your love language?
What's your love language?
What's
Okay.
your love
What is your love language?
I would say I have a giving and receiving love language. So the way I give love is acts of service, but the way I receive love, I would say it's words of affirmations and quality time. So we can just be sitting in a room together, and we don't even have to be talking, just so long as you're like physically there and we just share a space. I enjoy that, as well as words of affirmations, like telling me like compliments or just reassuring me if I had a long day at work and stuff like that. So yeah.
And over here, what's your love language?
My love language is gifts, and I know that can sound like gold digger-ish,
Yeah.
but it's in the way that, like, when you're out and about and you see something, it's like, oh, I think Waverly would really like that. Like, it's the concept of you thinking about me while you're doing other things.
Thoughtfulness of it. Yeah.
And we got a pop down here. Let's go ahead and see why she ended up popping. Why'd you pop your balloon?
The more I just kind of studied you, I realized that you're not necessarily my type. You seem just a little bit too chill. I love chill people in general, but it has to be like a balance for me. So.
You want to be a little more. What you want me to do?
Exactly.
us,
One of
your
the best-
posture,
Okay.
tone of voice, the questions that you're asking. So yeah,
Got you.
Okay. All right. Now she's someone that's your type.
She cute.
cute, baby. I'm old. That's quite-
You can be cute at any age.
I know. I'm just messing with you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Exactly.
And we got a pop back here. Why'd
Wow.
you end up popping your balloon?
Window down
As
real
crazy
quick.
as it sounds, I'm only 5'2", so I feel like you're a little too tall.
Bruh. Are you kidding me right now?
Did it happen? Did it just happen? It just
Are
happened.
you
It just
kidding
happened.
me? Did she
It
say
just
he's
happened.
too tall?
It just happened. I didn't think that this was ever going to happen. I didn't think this was going to happen.
Well, you're
Wow.
not tall enough. You're too short. You're 5'9". You're not tall enough. You're lying about your height. I wear heels, actually, so you're too short. This bruh is like
He's
6'6" easy. 6'7", maybe?
Now he's
6'5".
too tall. I
Too
didn't know that this was going to
tall.
happen. I'm
You
going to be
can't
honest with you. This is the first I've heard of this. Ladies, is that a thing for the one
Dang.
female that probably is watching?
That's crazy. You see how she's looking at her like, girl, what is wrong with you? I hope Arlette says something. Arlette, please say something. Because Arlette and BM they're tired. Last week, BM did a video with a follow-up with some of the females that did not match on the last time. And he was going in. He was like, y'all pop on superficial stuff. Y'all talking to these, y'all, because they'll pop on all these dudes, and then the show's over, and then they all get together and go out to the club together, and they'll meet up and they'll talk, and then they'll exchange numbers there, and then 2 of them started dating afterwards. He was like, y'all come to our show and y'all pop the balloon on everybody for stupid things but then you go out and party with them afterwards, these same dudes that you didn't want. And he was like, are y'all talking to anybody? Is there anything actually happening? She's like, well, I am. I'm talking to the one guy I would have liked to match with, but he popped on me because I had too many kids. But then when I talked to him afterwards, he was like, oh, it's actually fine. It's more like 3 kids instead of not 2 kids. So they ended up matching after the show. And he was like, it would have been nice to have that on the show, you know? I'm saying all that to say, and even Arlette in the videos, she's becoming more and more vocal. Like just now, but she was like, oh, your posture and the things you're doing, it's just not my type. And she's like, what do you want to do? Tap dance? Like, what do you want to do? You know? So they're being more vocal. Arlette better say something on this. And if Arlette doesn't say something, you better believe T. Pendel is going to say something. I'll send you the clip of T. Pendel because he's going to go in on this. Promise you he will. So, all right, let's see. Let's see what I say.
But all your answers are great. I think you're very attractive. It's just the height thing since I am so short. Okay. Sometimes I feel like when I have a guy that's towering over me, I just feel like aesthetically it kind of looks a little off. Yes. So yeah, as crazy as it sounds, just a tiny bit shorter.
Okay. Yeah. How tall are you?
6'4".
6'4". Okay.
That's the first
And
time
I'm 5'2". So yeah, I think it's just a tiny bit too tall.
Okay. Understandable. Now, is she someone that you like?
She's cute.
Thank you. Everybody cute.
I mean, yeah, you know.
All right. So, guys, any questions for each other?
They're looking to hear beautiful.
Can I
Cute is for
Yeah.
little girls. Beautiful is for
Yeah.
grown women. But they understand what he's saying. But
They will
yeah,
call a guy
you're-
cute.
yeah.
Guys
But
can-
just mincing words at this time is kind of a nuisance. But for guys who are just out there dating, just word to the wise, probably shouldn't call a woman cute. Just say she's very beautiful.
Yeah,
Silly.
she cute. Just call her cute. You know what I'm saying? She's cute. That's all she is. She ain't pretty, and she definitely ain't beautiful. But she
There's a silly game out here when you have to play these word games and these semantics. Oh, cute. Well, I'm a grown woman. I'm not cute. My 12-year-old niece is cute. Like, okay, all right. Okay.
Do all my questions? Okay.
All the questions. Yeah, a lot of them.
You mentioned you play poker. Do you play poker for money?
Yes, I play it for fun and for money.
Sorry.
No gambling.
It's the gambling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Christian.
Really?
Yep.
Okay. Now you said you're a woman of God, gambling. We know how that goes.
It is.
Okay. All right. So,
She
is
better
she
be
someone
a
that you?
virgin. Bro, this is crazy.
She got pretty. You heard that?
Okay.
got pretty.
She got pretty. All right.
Mhm.
He upgraded.
I
It
heard
was
that.
cute. You got pretty.
Yeah.
I knew it.
You're pretty.
I knew it.
Okay. Clocked it.
So prior to him saying that, why was your balloon unpopped?
I definitely just wanted to be able to ask more questions. I definitely wanted to start with what you already shared, which was the poker thing. And I
Yeah.
probably would have, if had it not been for money, I probably would have asked more questions after that too. So
Okay, cool. Sounds good.
That's good.
Oh man. All right. Well, that is all the balloons.
You notice she's not smiling at all. The 31-year-old,
Mm-mm, she is not. The old
She-
face
she's not happy. She's not getting any airtime either because she gets popped first thing.
first thing right out the gate.
That sucks. And then
You know what? It doesn't
30-year-old
suck.
lady.
It doesn't suck. Keep the same energy. It doesn't
the
suck.
same
I don't have no feeling for it because they would have turned around and done the same thing for a guy who was on there that was 5'5", for a guy that was 5'6", for a guy that was 5'7". They would have done the same thing. They would have come out and initially popped a balloon, and either they would have even tap danced around it. They would have said directly, "It's the height. You know, I'm wearing my heels today, and I need my guy to be tall." They would have said it with no hesitation or little hesitation. So it's little to no hesitation. She will immediately write you off on your height or on your shoes. For whatever reason, these are big things, especially in our community. Height, shoes. Look at the shoes. Are they clean? Look at the shoes. Are they nice? Height. Is he taller than me in heels.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so why can't he come out and just say, "You just look old. You're old looking.
He just look old.
You look old. You look overweight. You're just too big for me." But
Dang. Yeah.
I don't see why that would be like if that's the same energy that they can come out and state things as, why couldn't the guys come out and state the same thing
Mm-hmm.
and not be malicious with it, like just matter of fact?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I just thought you were older.
Mm.
Like just
I
straight face like that, and like not even making any jokes or ha ha he. No, just oh, I just I popped your balloon because you just looked older than the other contestants, and I was just looking for someone that was younger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Should be able to. All right.
It's popped, but we do thank you so much for coming. Let's give it up for him, ladies.
All right, yeah, I think that's about all I have for.
Okay.
That's it.
Yeah, I know we still got a ton more in there.
Yeah. No problem. No problem. Okay.
Yeah, we'll definitely do this tomorrow. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I got time tomorrow. Maybe.
Maybe.
I gotta move. Well, when I come back from the movie, are you gonna have to ooh. All right. Well, I think he's gone, y'all. But with that being said, it's all good. We're gonna pause here. We're gonna pick it up later on this week for sure, and we're gonna have more streams on Saturday, same time like we always do, and just have fun with this. So until next time, I'll talk to y'all later.